Hello. Hello. Hi, hi. Hello, everyone. Welcome. It is Wednesday? 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 Question mark? Wednesday? I'm really out of sorts today. I, got like 3 hours sleep last night. Didn't get any more, and did some stream work, and then was planning on hanging out with Doro, and completely overslept, so this could be Thursday for all I know. I could be streaming into my usual movie night on my server. I don't know what day it is. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Hello. Let me just greet everyone real quick. Hello to Greedra, Nekomagico, Rami, Arugi, hello, Bep, Angel Guts, Angel Gao, Ayumika, and Queen of Pobs, hello. Oh, and Izzy, hello. Izzy Machina. If I can be so formal. Welcome, welcome, welcome. One of the things that I did, so I streamed yesterday. It's funny to stream, because one of the reasons, I must be so formal. Okay. It won't happen again, I'm sorry. One of the reasons that I was not streaming is I was really overthinking streaming in general. And I was trying not to, let that get to myself too much, because I knew that once I got back to it, it'll be, I don't know, once you break the streak, it's a lot easier to, a lot harder to overthink it. Because I was like, oh, what do I play? But you can just play the thing you want to do, the other thing you want to do after, it doesn't matter. So, yes, it feels novel to me to stream 2 days in a row, because I don't usually do that. I usually like to stream on odd days every other day. But I don't know, I was feeling it. I was feeling the kind of the focus. I got it, thank you. I love this emote, by the way. Your emotes are so cute. Offering. I worked on some stream stuff last night. I reached out to Gomi, because I was looking for help with some Sammy redeems. I had an idea for something. Well, I had an idea for something that was a little bit more complicated. I remember I asked them for some advice for it ages ago, and I was just like, I couldn't really make much sense of it. It seemed kind of complicated, so I went with a simpler idea that I had first. And that is what I worked on. 1 second. It's actually off at the moment. Let me just turn it on. It should be on. I'm not sure if you have to like refresh Twitch or something. Oh, there it is. But yeah, how have you all been? I still haven't figured out what I'm gonna do for a movie tomorrow. I was thinking of doing like kind of Christmas movies. But I think I might do that for the following week. I think I might do some other stuff. But yeah, last stream we were playing Devilition. A game you have to do in one sitting. There is no saving and picking back up where you left off. So I left Devilition open, I put my computer to sleep, which I've confirmed before in the past. It does not do anything to UFO 50, it's fine, it just picks up where you left off, so... my UFO 50 playtime is already fairly ballooned on Steam, just for various reasons of just like leaving it open. UFO 50 is great. I'm really, really impressed with it. Speaking of Gomi, I did ask Gomi, because Gomi was saying last stream, when they found out that it was UFO 50 that I was playing, they were just like, oh, I'm boycotting this. And I was just like, oh, are you just waiting? Because a lot of people like me, like, I didn't want to watch people play UFO 50, because I wanted to experience it myself. I didn't want, like, mechanical spoilers. But no, it wasn't that. It was they have a weird feud going with Derek Yu because Gomi hates Spelunky too, which is like, okay. I don't know, I had to chat with them after about it. It was very, very funny. I know a lot of people say that that first area is very, very hard. But I've never played it. That's not true. I played a tiny bit of it, but I haven't played it to the extent that I've played Spelunky 1. At some point, I would like to do a, because like there's a bunch of stuff in Spelunky that I never saw, like the I know, just a bunch of like the secret endings and stuff, and the alternate routes that I never saw. I think I've only done Olmec once or twice. But it'd be fun to like try to do some challenge runs and stuff like that. Hello, Hikato. Welcome. Derek, you liked my Twitter post once, so we're close besties. It was very funny to like be in the like I remember this is like a completely different game team, but I remember a lot of the Nuclear Throne folks following me because I was attending a lot of those game dev streams when they were streaming game development of it. Like some of the artists, and I think the on an old account, like the musician followed me for that, like the sound designer who did all those were fun streams. The weird like processed mouth noises that are in that game. That's another one that I want to try to see if I can play through at some point, because I've never I don't think I was playing that like while it was in development, but I don't think I played it since it got like actually finished and got endings. It's more fun multiplayer. That could be fun sometime. I'd be down to do that. Ugh. But yeah, what do you guys have planned for Christmas? I'm doing nothing. The same thing I usually do. So I will probably be around doing something for Christmas Day, but I don't know, unless some friends are doing something. I might be doing something on Twitch for that. Just for folks that are looking for, I don't know, some moments away from family. But yeah, when I was messing around with, it's so funny, like the things in OBS that I'm still learning. It feels like just color coding certain things that I'm always hunting for, just so that they do stand out to me, has made my stream feel a lot smoother to me. Like the title for the Marigovision scene, I'm always hunting for that because I always need to change it. I mean, it doesn't matter because like I always do that pre-stream, but there's other stuff like that that I'm always like kind of hunting for. I can just change the color of it. I can highlight it. Also with the new Redeem, I figured out nesting scenes finally. Not as scary as I thought it was. Actually pretty easy. I don't know. It's funny to be streaming for 2 years as I have. Even though more than half of that was on hiatus. It's funny to like still be learning stuff, like popping out the Twitch preview, like the OBS Twitch preview, like doing windowed projector. That has honestly changed my life. It's so much handier. Because when I had the game up, it's just like I was constantly having to position the game such that I could see a little bit of the game behind the in OBS behind the game, just so I knew that like it just hadn't randomly, I don't know, decided to like point to my bank statements or point to OBS or something, or point to Discord or something. I don't know. It's just the little things. Oh, I made a smoothie as well before going live. Red today. Actually, is this red? It's kind of oatmeal color. Lua. It's so funny. I have an idea for like a stream project that involves like coding stuff, which I need to. I keep putting it off because I'm just like, oh, I can't do that until I have a second monitor, and I need a bigger desk, and I need to rearrange my room. Oh, Hotson, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, I keep putting off that project for a variety of reasons. My room is tiny, my desk is tiny. I need to rearrange my room to get a bigger desk, to hook up the second monitor that I do have that is under the spare bed in this house. Not plugged in, because I don't have any space for it. You do all your coding on a medium-sized laptop? I think the thing that I am thinking about specifically here is having the terminal where I am writing stuff in, and any kind of tutorials that I have up as well. If I'm trying to do this with OBS open at the same time, that is going to be a nightmare. So if I need to have like a web page with a tutorial open, or like a video, God forbid, just having a second monitor for that just feels way easier. It's more the streaming aspect of it than anything else. Although, even just like, I don't know, like I'm putting off learning Blender as well, because like I want to do tutorials with a full-sized window, not like popping it out small style. I don't know. There's a lot of things that I'm putting off at the moment, or have been put off for me, but because of circumstances. But yeah, there's something funny. A lot of the games that either like a lot of the small game dev engines, or a lot of the games that teach an actual real coding language, they all seem to use either JavaScript or Lua. I don't know why. I'm excited to actually learn why that is. Hello, Prince Anime. Hi. Welcome in. I think the one bit of coding I've done is modifying a script that I found to hide the overlay, the YouTube overlay, so you can screenshot it without the like, you know, the overlay. Because if you pause it, the overlay pops up. Yeah, I modified that a little bit because it was not working on my browser or something. I can't remember what I did exactly. I did something to it. I think honestly what I did was I found two that sort of worked, and I just cobbled them together to make something that did both of what I wanted. Your first job is doing small educational games in Lua. That sounds so cute. Oh, the small educational games. Oh. I would like to learn Lua at some point, because I do know that Pico 8, I think, uses Lua, if I recall correctly. Am I right? Is that correct? I have like a big, massive spreadsheet of various different things to well, there's a lot to learn for me, who does not have any computer science skills, that is basically starting from scratch. Okay. 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 Let's give this a go. So that is blinking, good, because I don't have transparent paint open, so that source is not pointing to, that source is not active. Let me and then windowed projector. There we go. There we go. I'm kind of learning this streaming thing. Okay, let's bring out Sorry, I'm just noticing there's a lot more things that I forgot to close this time around. Do I need to have Steam open? I need to have Steam open. I don't want to close that. Okay, UFO 50 and transparent paint. Okay, let me see if I draw, does that? Yeah, okay, cool. I thought I might have to refresh it, but it does work. Nice. So where we left off was round 7. And yeah, if we fail at any point, we're going back to the start, at which point I might do some... I don't know, it depends on how early we fail. I might do some, like, Walk on Island or something. How's the volume, by the way? Is the volume okay? I haven't, like, changed the audio since I was last streaming, but Windows is weird. Sometimes maybe it has changed stuff. Okay, so let me see. Sounds good? Okay, cool. Okay, so if you weren't here the last time, the way this game works is there are these guys, which are demons, and these guys, which are villagers. We are trying to kill the demons and avoid hitting the villagers. And the way that we do that, they are really cute, aren't they? I mean, the villagers are kind of nothing. I kind of like how cute the demons are, honestly. But the way that we do that is using these pieces over here, which basically target a variety of different areas, have a variety of different areas of effect. So this one is kind of like, has a D-pad area of effect, so anything there that is in red will get hit. Similarly, anything here in red will get hit, and vice versa. And you can also rotate these pieces when pieces, you know, can be rotated, like this one can. So the way that it works is you are trying to create a chain reaction. So when you place everything down, you hit detonate, which basically you pick one piece that is like the first domino that you are pushing, and you're only allowed to select one piece. And then that one has to trigger each one all the way down to basically try to kill all the demons. You progress to the next stage if you have more villagers than demons, but obviously the more demons we can take care of, the better, because those demons will stay around on subsequent turns and will make our subsequent rounds much more difficult. Can't tell if the lesser demon has like a menacing eye and a single fang. The way that it's turned, it kind of is like... I'm imagining... Oh, this is awesome, I can actually draw. I forgot this. I'm imagining it's kind of like a... And I'm also using my mouse, okay, so be nice. It's sort of like... Also, there's no eraser tool, so be very forgiving. This is kind of like a mohawk. Like, this is like the front of its head. And then it has like... this kind of situation. But there's an eye on the opposite side of its head. That's how I picture it, at least. Okay, so the thing that we have to worry about, thank you, the thing that we have to worry about is any of the purple guys. So purple guys here, they have to be hit twice. We have to hit these guys twice. The red guys, that are the most common basic type of enemy, we just have to hit these once. So whenever a purple guy is hit, it turns red. And if we don't hit it again, it stays around until subsequent rounds. And I don't know if a purple guy, if you don't hit them, if they just spawn more guys around them on subsequent rounds. I don't know. but I want to try to take all of them out if I can. Okay, let's try to have a little bit of a think. Like, where's a good thing to start off with? Okay, I think this is a good one to go with first off. I was thinking this kind of area here is particularly tricky because ordinarily with such a wide kind of range of enemies in such close proximity, usually what I would like to do is fire off a rocket there. But the presence of this villager here makes this... they would just get targeted in the blast radius. I want to try to not kill any villagers. I don't know what the cherry requirement for this game is, but it might possibly be don't kill any villagers or something. I don't know. I don't know what the cherry is. I haven't looked that up. Okay, so I think this is a good... this feels like a good opening move to me. Okay, and so what I do is I will mark, just in yellow, a little X for every square. So basically, I'm going to try to, and I'm going to mark this a blue as well, because this is going to be the first guy that I use in my chain, so I don't have to make sure that this guy gets hit, the guy that I marked with blue, because this is going to be the one that I try to follow along down the chain of causation. And any of the yellow squares that are empty that I've marked with an X, those are ones that I can use to place down guys, which will be set off by the initial explosion. So I think what a good one to do with next, because I have two of the D-pads, those might be good to go with here. Because I need to start hitting this guy twice. So I'll put a smaller X there, because I have to hit that guy multiple times. Okay. Let me see, what would be a good... I'm wondering if maybe D-pad would be good? Like, as I could do D-pad to bring this here. Yeah, that feels smart. Because I want to try to get that purple guy from the top. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so that is this guy, and this, and I'm going to get this snake here, this guy, which is going to bring me up here. So I've hit this guy twice now, so I don't need to worry about him anymore. He will be killed at the end of this round. Okay. I feel like I'm just kind of inchworming my way across the map, because I want to be super careful to not leave myself short in terms of what I've put down. Like, to not leave myself in a position where, like, I don't have a lot of squares to work with. But this... yeah, this feels good. Okay. And I think what I want to go for is use up this, because I want to see if I can work the piece roulette to try to see if I can get something a little bit better, because I would love to have a cross shape, the D-pad at the 45-degree angle, because the 45-degree lines would be pretty useful for what I have now. Nope, that's another D-pad. I wonder... I'm looking at this now because, like, obviously I can't use this Okay, where even are you? Okay, I can use this here because that is going to attack that villager. That's going to kill that villager. Likewise here. But this could be pretty good because this kills that one red demon and it hits that purple demon once. Yeah, I think that makes sense, and it's the only place I can safely use it. Okay, and I get one of the X pieces that I was looking for. That's fantastic. Okay, I'm going to just mark this. And a small X, because I still need to hit this guy twice. But now that I have this, I may as well do this now, actually. Okay, so I have a D-pad. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, let me try to, I'm just trying to think in terms of, like, a couple moves ahead. I don't want to leave it so that the pieces that I have... Oh, hello, Mr. Mickey Mouse. Hi, welcome in. Marigow. Marigow. Hello. Hi. This feels like it's particularly good because this particular piece is, like, kind of hard to use with what I have at the moment. But this would, trade 1 square of activation for 2, and also start getting me towards the left-hand side of the board. I think that feels smart. Okay. And we don't have to be stingy with pieces either. The thing that I'm just a little bit worried and concerned about is the pieces that we have in rotation at the moment, and making sure that we don't have ourselves in a position where we have to start wasting pieces, or worse, using pieces in ways that kill the villagers, because I would like to avoid that at all costs. But this does seem like it's going pretty well. Okay, so if I do... So I'm thinking 2 things. I could do this, which gets that red demon and hits that purple demon once, but I think it might be a little bit better to use something else for that. Yeah, I think I might do this instead, because this gives me quite a bit to work with. Yeah, I think this is okay. Oh, cannon is very, very nice, actually. That does solve a lot of my worries. Okay, so here is... Okay, it's just whereabouts to use it, though, is the thing. Oh, I should make that X smaller. The one that's on the this guy. This guy I need to hit twice. Okay, so I could do this. The one thing that I am concerned about is by putting this here, I am kind of closing this off a little bit, but if I get the frog, the one that has the D-pad, with the one that are spaced out by 1, that would basically make it so I could get to this easier. Actually, you know what? I am pretty happy with this move. And I think I can try to see if I can wait for a Wait for a... wait for a frog. Okay, no frog, but that's fine. So we've hit this guy twice. Hit this guy once. Don't need to hit this guy more than once. Hit this guy once. Actually, I'm gonna make that a little bit smaller. And hit this guy. And then these are also hit. So I have 2 of the X's. That's actually pretty good for what I need. Because if I put one of them here, that basically makes it so that I have a couple ways to get up to... Actually, wait. Is that the best idea? Because I could just do this. Yeah, and if I do this, I just need one of the snakes or one of the D-pads to get up there to hit that guy twice. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I think I'm pretty happy with that. So this guy... That is once... And there's a... here. It's funny how much this looks like complete nonsense after a while. So if I use the... Okay, I think if I use the D-pad here, because I kind of want to use that up. Yeah, to get this guy. That would hit this guy twice. And what I'm looking for is a snake and a... Let me see. Snake and... frog. Okay, another X. That's fine. That's fine. So I kind of... I have to wait. I have to wait, basically. Because none of the pieces that I have at the moment are particularly good for what I'm waiting for. So I think what I'll do instead is, if I use this here, is I do need to hit this guy twice. Okay, we have our... What's this here? Okay, everything that we need to hit twice has been hit twice. And we can hit this guy. Oh, I need to go back to UFO 50. Okay, that hits this guy. Okay, there we go, we're good. That's the piece that I was waiting on. The piece de resistance. Let me just find that here. Make sure it's not hitting anything that I don't want it to, just other demons. And that should be everything. Let me just double check. Any piece that I have down that is a bomb is currently marked with an X, except the piece that I've marked in blue, which is the one that I'm going to trigger first. Yes, that is true. No villagers are hit with an X. True. All demons are marked with an X. All purple demons are being hit twice. True. Okay, so I'm going to go over to detonate. Then I'm going to clear the screen, just so I can actually see what is happening. Okay. There we go. Round over. The town survives the round. Demon clear bonus. Because we successfully cleared all the demons, we get a new villager. Whew. Round 8. more demons spawn in. And a hole gets removed from the board. Okay. Just 3 more rounds to go. 8, 9, and 10. I think as long as I try to think a couple moves ahead, I should be okay, and just make sure that I'm not leaving myself in a position where I don't have a lot of, I don't have any activation targets, or, like, I need to make sure that I have, like, reach, you know? Yeah, that, the corner flyer, the one in, like, in the lower left, that looks dangerous. One frog, when you say the corner flyer, do you mean this guy here? Because one frog would reach him here. I was thinking frog and maybe like a cannon going in this direction. Because yeah, the frog, if that is the guy that you're referring to, the frog does hit in this kind of radius. But yeah, I want to make sure that I don't put anything down here, because you're right, this region is particularly scary. And it gets progressively scarier as the game goes on, because more and more squares are just being removed from the board. I wonder how it's like determining. A chess horse bomb, yeah. It's strange that there isn't. It strikes me as the kind of thing that, like, if this was like you know, like a kind of congregate flash game that got like a standalone version, which is a funny sentence, it's the kind of thing that it would have. Because it's kind of, I wonder if they'd maybe had that at some point and didn't go ahead with it. But I think this is pretty solid, because it doesn't do anything in terms of taking away guys, but like I think at the outset I want to make sure that I have like enough to work with in terms of spreading myself around the map and making sure that I don't know, putting one guy down to get four places that I can place bombs, that feels pretty solid. Okay, I think I'll do that. Okay, and that is here. Let me just have a little bit more smoothie. Okay. I kind of think, okay, I forgot I need to mark this guy. This guy with blue. Just so I know that this is the one that I'm intending to use as the first step in the chain, and to make sure all things flow out from them. I think this feels pretty solid. Matt! Hi, Matt! Sneaky Matt! Hello! Hello, Matt! Hi, how's it going? How are you doing today, buddy? This feels pretty good, because it's trading 1 activation for you've been here from the start. Okay. I figured. I did see that your heart rate was, like, 90, so I knew that you were, like, not in bed. Captain Cube! Your new emote, I'm just looking at it. Oh, that's awesome. Look at them go. Oh, that's so cool. What is that called? Traversing the maze. That's awesome. I think this feels particularly good. Oh, I don't want blue. I want yellow for this. Okay. I, 'cause, 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 ' When you need to traverse the maze. True! True! How are you doing? Hope you're doing well today. Other classic math puzzle? Is a maze a math puzzle? Okay, I'm wondering... Okay, that's trading away 1 to get 2, which is less good. I'm just trying to think just in terms of, like... I kind of want to make sure that I'm spreading myself out as much as I can first before I start using up spaces on actually killing guys, because I don't want to do that and then leave myself in a position where I have to spend a bunch of resources to stretch back out there. I feel like I'm trying to think like a slime mold, like that documentary we watched. I feel like I'm thinking like the damn slime mold right now. There's a puzzle that you can only move a single step horizontally or vertically in a grid, and a minotaur follows you in the same way each turn. You have to determine if the current maze can be escaped. Oh. Interesting. Is it always the same distance behind you? Cool. I wonder, is there a way of, like, making, like, a little program to, like, solve mazes? Probably. You did that for college once. Cool. Okay, so I think what I want to do... Trading 1 for 3, or... Okay. I think I'm still in the moving, pushing myself forward phase, so... Okay. You can draw any grid and place the guy and minotaur and determine if it's escapable. Most of the time the guy and the minotaur run in circles eternally. I was actually looking at a video that was about different algorithms for determining the efficiency of different algorithms for making mazes in Minecraft Redstone. It was pretty interesting to watch. It was like measuring them in terms of like how difficult they are to make in Redstone, how slow they work, how much resources they take to make something like that if like they're particularly complex, and then the quality of the mazes. I thought that was pretty interesting. This guy... This guy's pretty good, because I can't use the the cross-shaped guy here because it would kill the villager behind me. But it would have basically the same benefit as that, which is those 2 squares in the top left and top right corner, but also would take care of that guy in the middle. So this feels pretty solid. A move. And the thing that I want to wait for is... Okay. Yeah, because I can't do a frog there because the frog in this corner would also kill this villager. I think I want to do this to get a space up here, I think. Because if I can inch forward, I can place a bomb. Today's my birthday. I had chocolate mint ice cream. I'm going to a restaurant later. Happy birthday, Micah! I'd almost say congratulations. Happy birthday. Hope you have a good one. I love chocolate mint. That's my favorite as well. Hope you have a fun time at the restaurant. Oh, hi, Farmsteads. Hello. This is emote. This is an awesome... Oh, that's a Younger Station emote. Cool. Okay, and then this guy, which feels like this would be particularly good if I can get up there, but there's no chess piece. If there was a knight, that would be perfect. That would be perfect for me because I can just get up there. There's no way of doing that. But I think... Yeah, I need to work with what I have. Okay, small X, because I've hit this guy once. Okay. I think I need to start, because I can't, the pieces that I have at the moment with the configuration are a little bit dangerous, because this... Yeah... That wouldn't be particularly good either, because it would just give me one square to work with. I don't think I'm at the stage where I need to worry about sacrificing villagers. If I can get all the way to the end and not having killed a single one, I'd be pretty proud of that. This might be the thing to go for, because if I get a frog... Yeah, okay. Another bomb. Another bomb. Well, obviously I need to wait on the bomb, so I just have 2 of those X's to work with. So... Man, nothing particularly great. I feel like I need to maybe use a cannon to try to get over to this side, because like I'm starting to get concerned about getting over to this part of the map. I can't even imagine streaming this without the ability to doodle on the screen. It's basically impossible to talk about. I'm just taking a sip of my smoothie and I pop the lid on it. Okay, obviously I need to use up some of these, because I would like to save this if I can at all. I've already used one of them. This kind of blows. This kind of blows chunks, but... that feels worse. Could I draw a little piggy snout for the next X? I can certainly do that. I can certainly do that. Absolutely 100. Let me see. This wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. It would be, an okay compromise, and I don't want to use this one because this one feels super wasteful. And also, if I get a frog, this would be particularly useful in reaching over to, because the frog, if I put this here where the guy is now, I can reach over here. But I think I can live with this. I can live with this. So that is this guy, this D-pad. D-pad. What can we do with you? I forgot! Ah, I forgot! I'm sorry, I forgot. You know what? There's no pink. I really wish there was like a fuchsia, but 1 second. There's like a big empty space here. There you go. I can just have that on the screen. Okay, D-pad. Boohee! The Boohee streamer. That's me, the Boohee streamer. One of my original designs actually was a Boohee girl, but I felt like I was stealing Pig Girl Valor. I had an idea for a stream where I was just gonna go through all my previous design ideas and proto Marigold sketches. I feel like that could be fun still. I should do that sometime. Yes. More X's! Don't give me those! Don't give me those guys! What are you doing? Okay, I think the X that it gave us is fine, because I think we can do this. Which alleviates a lot of my worries about getting over to another one! Okay, sure, okay. Can I use that somewhere where it's not... I just want to use it up, I want to get rid of it. Okay, I think I know a way of using this that is not going to be super destructive. Yes. Okay, so that is this guy. Do I want to use up the other one? I want to try to see if I can wait for the 3 in a row line guy to get these guys. Hello, Baxter Kirk. How's it going? Thank you for stopping by. Okay. Oh, finally, cannon. Okay. There we go. So I've hit this guy once. That's perfect. Alright, where would be the best place to set off the cannon? Okay, so I have 2 things here. So I have the cannon and I have the cauldron. I keep calling it a cauldron, it's more of a flask, but this guy. So I could do one of 2 things. I could use it to bring it out here, and then set off the bomb here in this range. And that would hit those guys twice, and it would also give like an area of activation here to start working my way into these guys. I need to make sure I haven't... Yeah. This does not have very many undos, and I don't want to make a mess of the screen. Or alternatively, what I could do is... Can't do this. I could do this. That might... I don't want to do this with the bomb, because if I do this with the bomb, then it limits my ability. Hello, Meltikit. How's it going? Meltikit peek. I don't want to do this with the bomb here, because it would limit my ability to get to this guy. Oh, good to hear. Glad to hear it. I love your text color in chat. Yeah, I'm having a pretty good one. I took the I'm having SSRI brain flashes text off the screen because I took it last night and I feel a lot better this morning, so I think I caught it before it was gonna get really bad. So I must have only forgot it for like 3 or 4 days and not like longer than that. Let me see. But yeah, I'm glad you're doing good. Glad to hear it. Hello! Hi, Pancake! How's it going? Welcome in. Oh, what have you been up to today? Have you been cycling or working on some projects? Won't be around for long? Okay, that's no worries. You busy today? Okay. So I think this feels like the best option that I have at the moment. Working on research tasks? Okay. Cool. Okay, so I think this feels particularly solid, so that will what am I doing? This is not the notation that I use. Okay, so that line is all stuff that I can place bombs on. Okay, I think I want to... I need to hit this guy here at least once. And if I can get a cross to hit it from the top left corner, that'd be particularly useful, but I need to try to hit this guy at least once. Oh, there's a thing I've been waiting on. Okay, here's this guy. I guess hit once. Excuse me. Okay. So... this is... I want to hit these guys up here. Okay, perfect. Okay, what do we have left to hit? There's this red guy up here that I haven't gotten. This purple guy I need to hit again. Same with this purple guy. And everything down here. And I need to hit this purple guy again. This gets progressively more brain-foldy as it gets on. Still only round 8. But yeah, I think for me, they don't give you, like, we still have 11 pieces to work with, in addition to the 3 that we have. I think that's how it works. I think 11 pieces... Actually, it might just be 11 pieces total. That's the number of pieces waiting after we've gone through this 3. So it is a little bit restrictive in terms of pieces. We aren't quite as flush with things that we were in previous rounds. But I should definitely... Yeah, I'm definitely not as boned as I think I am. I just need to kind of be kind of patient and take my time with it. Okay, so I think what I want to do is I want to hit these guys here twice with this. Well, I'm hitting them once. I'm hitting them once apiece. Okay. Okay, it did give me a cross piece, which is good. I can hit... Let me see. The cross piece does mean that I can hit that purple guy up there that I've hit once. Okay. I feel like I have to get really, really lucky and get another cannon, but I don't think that they give multiple cannons, because at the moment I think the best that I can do is if I get a... This might not be a full clear, but I'll give it my best shot. I can bring this down here. That gets a X down here. And I can place... Okay, we have our cannon. Okay, that's actually perfect. So this is the X. That is this. Okay, and I have yeah, no, I think I still need something. Okay, so there's 2 pieces that I have to use now, and hopefully I will get something to get this guy up here, but I should be able to take out everything else. Even if I just have 1 piece left, or one guy left, I think that's much better. That's still victory. So I don't need to hit anything else here. Multiple. Oh, yeah, rotate. Okay. So that's perfect. Oh, also, sorry, when I put this D-pad guy down, that does hit these guys twice. I forgot to note that. And that is this guy taken care of, that is this guy taken care of. I'm glad you find this exciting. I was worried that this would only be interesting to me. Okay, so I have 2 of those snakes. One of those is not going to be useful to me. Let me see. Let's just use up one of them. Because that hits this guy. Okay, now we are a little bit trapped. because I am kind of left in a position where I'm having to start using pieces to try to cycle through pieces to use, because the guy that I'm trying to get, I'm just going to circle in light blue, because it's the only color that I haven't really used yet, is this guy up here. The only square that I have to get to him is the one directly to his right. Putting you in a productive headspace? I'm glad. I'm glad. So trying to get that guy... I'm just wondering, have I let myself... Leaving one guy isn't too bad, yeah, because I don't want to kill a villager, is the thing. Because if I... So pieces that I could use to take care of this guy. Cannons, which I don't think it's going to give me enough of. Basically, I just need something that fires ahead of itself, but not behind itself. Because this snake here, this would do this configuration, which would kill this guy, which is not what I want to do. So I can try if I want to sort of try to cycle through pieces. I'm mostly kind of worried about subsequent rounds, because I'm kind of gambling at this point. Oh, also, 1 second. Let me double check. We might have to do this anyway. The Trident guy and the cannon. I was thinking that. I'm just looking at this guy here. I'm pretty sure he has only been hit once. Because this X guy is hitting this. The cannon is shooting past it. This one is shooting past it. I think the only thing that's hitting it is this guy. So we might have to do this anyway. We might have to try to, which is this here. Okay. I was hoping we'd get another Trident. Because we absolutely were not getting another cannon. But that is as far down as I am comfortable and willing to go. It takes care of all the purple guys at least, so I just want to do a quick run through and just make sure to see that I don't have any villagers targeted, which is correct. None of the villagers are hit. All of the red guys are hit, except for one, which is fine, we can tolerate that. All the purple guys are hit twice, which is true. And all my bombs are triggered. We'll get one of them as part of the last 4. Hi, Cast Channel. Yeah, maybe we get lucky. I don't think it's as bad, but I just want to make sure that all my bombs are triggered and activated. Let me see. Except for the one with blue, which is the one that I'm using to set off. Okay. It feels like every time, the further we get into it, because if we lose, we start back from the start. There's no checkpoints. So it feels like I go through like a little pre-flight checklist. Oh, Neko! Yeah, that was, Mr. Pig wanted to see a pig on the screen. So I'm going to detonate, confident that I'm just leaving this one guy up in the at the top of the screen, one red guy. Okay, let me clear the screen real quick. And set it off. Okay, just one. Still 7-1, but it also means that we don't have another villager to worry about. Because when you have all your villagers, when you either, I'm not entirely sure if you can lose a villager and have no demons left, or if it's just you don't lose any villagers, and you take care of all the demons, you get a bonus. Which is scary. I don't want that. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. We have 19... Hey, we have 19 pieces to work with. We had 4. It gave us 15. This is very scary. This is quite frightening, actually. Yeah, I think the puzzle games in UFO 50 are really fun. It feels a lot like a board game to me for some reason. Or like setting up like kind of a Rube Goldberg contraption. Okay, so I think what I want to do is, before anything else, I think I want to have like just a bit of a stretch and walk around. Because I've been talking for quite a bit. I just want to get a cup of tea real quick. And then we can kind of just continue on with this. Hopefully... Oh! Oh my goodness! Hi! Hello Psycho_orb. Hello, hi James. Thank you for the Prime sub. How's it going? But yeah, I think I'm just gonna get a cup of tea real quick. Yeah, a cup of tea sounds good. Okay. I will be right back. I'm gonna pause the game actually, just so I don't have to listen to it. Okay. Hello Psycho_orb, first time chatter. And I need to redraw, now that I'm making pixel art, I need to redraw the gachapon. There's so many that I haven't made. I haven't made like, oh my god. I think I've just made like the first 3 sub badges. God, there's so much I need to do. I need emotes as well. Okay. I'll be back shortly. Hey, so just real quick. Hello Musui, hello Soleil. Just for a funny image, I bring up Audacity, which is behind the transparent paint window. I go to click the play button. It makes a yellow dot on the screen. Christ, I can't even move. I need to move this away behind. You go away over here. Go away. Okay. Okay. Back in a short bit. The Mangler? Who knows what the Mangler does? Wait until I'm back when you use the Mangler. Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome back. Ugh. I was having a pretzel at my desk. Ooh, the pretzel. I'm quite frankly scared of the amount of pieces that this has left us. Because, what was it, like 19 or something? I had 4 and it gave me... It replenished 15 of them. It's so little to work with. I'm really scared, honestly, of like the last round. Because I really hope like the final round gives us quite a lot to work with. I don't know why sometimes switching from scene to scene just like eats all of the chat messages. That's really annoying. I wonder, do I need to put chat in like a nested scene, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I need to do that. But sometimes my chat is in a different place in different scenes, so I don't know if that necessarily works. If you have a little trick, you'll type it up. Ooh, cool. Thank you, Bab. That's an awesome trick. Ugh. I can never tell the difference between paste reference and paste duplicate, and I don't know which I did when I was making all of these. I can't remember. I still can't believe this stupid fucking font is spaced such that a way that it is that GitHub looks like that. That's so dumb. Are you gonna post it in the Discord? You can post it in the Discord. I feel like it'll be helpful to more than just me. Sorry, I'm just like, who is DMing me? I only have 3 this time, so it's not drop. Might just be people going live. Cherry Scampers. Cherry Scampers. It's Cherry Scampers. Hey guys, it's me, Cherry Scampers. Give me cool boots. I'm not sure if that's something that she talks about on stream. I'm very late because I was at the mall with my friend, but hi, Cherry Scampers. Hello, I'm Cherry Scampers. Hello. I'm a mouse. Oh, I'm sleepy. Oh, I'm a sleepy mouse. Oh. Oh, the bed. Oh, I got sucked by the bed. That happens to me also. You went to Build-A-Bear? Oh, that's awesome. What'd you guys make? Do they still have like Pokemon stuff at Build-A-Bear? I've never been to Build-A-Bear actually. I don't know if they have any Build-A-Bear Ireland. Do they have anything? Build-A-Bear. There is one. There is one in town. Christmas Sanrio collection? Oh, that's awesome. I don't know what it is. I see Cinnamoroll. Cinnamoroll is like, I feel warm, I guess, towards Cinnamoroll. I see the Cinnamoroll mascot costume. It's on site. It's on. I'm gonna fight that fucker. I don't know what it is. I genuinely don't know what it is with the Cinnamoroll mascot costume. There's something about how smug it looks. I just want to get into a fight with it. I don't know why. But it's specifically the mascot. Like the plush looks like the guy himself looks fine. It's just the avatar is embodied by the mascot. There's something about it that just sets me on edge. I don't know. They were out of Sprigatitos? Sprigatito? I love the Pokemon Sprigatito dub. There was a clip. Is it this one? I don't know. There's a video that I watched that I think Dora put on her stream of the dub, the Pokemon dub Liko voice actress just saying the word Sprigatito, and it made me feel like I was concussed. There's something about it that felt very strange. The Eevee was a weird shape. I wonder what's involved with, like, the Pokemon company, like, I don't know, I'm just imagining, like, a 200 thread long email chain back and forth of, like, getting approval from the Pokemon company, and I don't know, it just seems like I'm just having nightmares working at an office job at Build-A-Bear, trying to get the plushes right for licensor approval. That seems like a nightmare. It was like the right shape to be an Eevee, but it felt like it would be hard to hug. Oh, I have a, like, there is a, it's a no, it's not Center. It's Lion Brown. You know the bear from Lion? It's that guy. I have that guy that my mom got from the Lion store when she went to New York, because I guess they have they have or had a Lion store there, which is crazy to me. And I bugged her. Go here, get me something, Go here. And it's such a weird, awkward shape. Like, I can hug that guy, but only when I'm hugging, like, a softer thing in addition to it. Because it's not something that you can hug on its own. It's a very kind of, like, I don't know, top-heavy kind of guy, and because he's so top-heavy, he has such a big, oversized head, his lower body is, like, kind of hard and kind of a little bit heavier to make it so that he isn't top-heavy, he doesn't fall over. Strange. Very, very strange. I'm just enjoying my tea. My awesome tea. Okay. So let me... Okay. And I will bring up this, move this over. Okay, perfect. 19 pieces to work with is pretty scary. But consider that okay. Before I start, like, laying down any pieces, I want to try to do some math here real quick. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 of the red guys. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of the purple. Which is, so obviously some of these can hit more than one. Like the like the X shape, you know, can hit if you're lucky, this guy can hit 4 targets at once, but there's only so many places that it's going to be useful. Like, here's hitting 2 targets, can't place anything there, can't place anything there. That's literally, that is not good too. So really, I have to think long and hard about, like, trying to maximize effectiveness. So I'm realizing something about this game. I was thinking that I was making it harder on myself if you try to go for making sure that each round you don't kill any villagers and you fully kill every demon to gain a bonus villager. I was thinking, oh, this kind of makes it harder for yourself because you have less room on the board to work with, because you can't place things down on a square where there's a villager. You also can't, you know, you have to manage your explosions around them so that you're not hitting them. But also the villagers make it a little bit easier when you get it to the end of the game, because if I have, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7. I'm just trying to find a text. I'll be erasing this anyway. 7 villagers. And again, 19 pieces. So as long as I have more villagers than I have demons, I can make it to the next round, and I don't know how many... I think we have to aim for that. I don't think it's possible to do any better than that. I think we have to do that, essentially. Because I have to assume for the last round they do give you quite a lot of pieces, and unless it pops up something on the screen like, hey, you have to kill all the demons or else you lose. Yeah, strategic losses, exactly. Okay. Okay, so I should try to approach this the same way that I was approaching the previous rounds, but with an eye towards the piece count, and at some point I will just need to start going in on hitting guys and trying to balance hitting guys with, like, making sure that I'm spreading myself well, you know? Okay. Strategic losses. God. Because there's... Oh, goodness. Musui! Thank you for the sub!
16 up and down,
Up and down,
16
up and down, up and down, up and down.
up and down, Marigo 16 up and down, Marigo 16 up and down.
Thank you for the 6 months. Thank you so much. How have you been? I hope you're doing well. I know you're here earlier. I just wanted to say hi. Okay, I'm trying to think, like, what would be... This feels particularly good for an opening move, because I do take out only 1 target. But it gives me a lot of reach, so I think that is what my first cannon... Beautiful. That is quite a nice one to get. Okay, so I'm gonna... Cannon... I think what we might do is... oh yeah, I should put a little blue mark beside this guy to say, hey, this is the first one in the chain. My idea at the moment is to do this to get me to both take care of that demon and also move me down by 1 to basically cover this entire side of the board with yellow. So that gives me like a really big range, and it also takes out some guys as well. Well, it hits the purple guys once. I will need to hit them twice if I want to fully take care of them, but that feels pretty good. And at several points through this, I should kind of take a running tally and see like where I'm at in terms of like, hey, I have more than enough. I have more villagers now at this point than I have demons. You're going crazy with Rust. I know you talk about that a lot. But yeah, this feels pretty good. Okay, and then I use the cannon. You mean so much Minecraft redstone in your head? Good lord. Okay. So that is this guy hit once. This guy hit once. Line through here, line through here. Okay. So at the moment, I've used 3 pieces to take out 3 guys. So I feel like we're kind of along target. You know what would be pretty good for me now, actually? I could actually use this. I think is probably my most efficient move to do. I think is to use the D-pad, because that takes out 3 guys with 1 move. Oh, no, I can just use the bigger one on this guy. Okay, so I've taken out those purple guys, those 2 purple guys fully, and I can also push an X here. Okay. I'm just trying to think what would be a good one to go for, because I kind of think I want to sort of start moving this way. So if I go for this X here. Okay. Bomb. Interesting. I'm trying to think where would be the best place to put a bomb. Unfortunately, I don't have a cross shape that I can use to get down into this corner. So that would be a pretty good place to set off that bomb. So where are we at in terms of demons? We have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we have 10 and we know we have 7 villagers. Okay, this is honestly, if you try to commit to the idea that we're just gonna try to get minimal losses here and just get more villagers and demons, the piece count is not that scary. I just need to try to be efficient. And aggressive. Yeah, I was thinking putting this here would not be good. There's really no place that would be, like, it feels like this is the only place I can put it without really suffering any casualties, but that feels like such a waste. Okay. Honestly, you know what? Speaking of, like, minimal, strategic losses, this is, like, not the most efficient. Like, ideally, in the best world, I would have, like, a cross shape to try to get over here. I don't think I'm gonna get that. I think this is the best that I can do. But it does mean... Okay, that's pretty solid, actually. It does mean that I hit this guy once. This guy gets fully hit. And I have this kind of activation here. Okay, I think if I try to put down this guy here, that'll take out... I have so many of those. What are you doing giving me all of these guys for? What are you doing? Well, okay, it's 12 pieces. It's 12 pieces. Okay, I'm just trying to think in my head here, because I do want to... Okay, I've hit that guy twice. Okay, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 demons, we have 7 villagers. Literally just killing one more demon, no matter how much more pieces we put down, that gets us to the next round. Oh boy. Alright, let me see. I wonder... Because, like, this X shape here, the only activation target that I have for this costs me a villager, which I don't really want to do. This feels like it would be good. I just would need to spend a snake to get this here, which I might do, actually. That feels... And also, that hits this guy once. So honestly, not the worst thing in the world. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Okay, and we have a trident. I keep calling it a rake, but it is a trident. The sprite where it's facing down on the selection screen, it does look more like a rake there for some reason. Okay, and then we... Okay. What is this X? What is this X that I'm looking at here? A pitchfork is like halfway between a trident and a rake. That's so true. That's so true, honestly. I think I want to use this guy up here, because I can use some of the targets at the side to get him. Oh! I completely forgot that was on the radar. Where would be a good place to hit this guy? Okay, so that guy's been hit once. Okay. really and truly have no idea how many pieces it's going to give me for the final round, so... I just have to assume it's going to be generous. I don't know. I don't know is the thing, so I just have to assume it's going to be generous. Okay, I want to use one of the X ones to get that guy down there. And it gave me another one. Sweet. Okay, 7 pieces left, and there are 1, 2, because those 2 purple guys have only been hit once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So technically, if we set this off right now, we would proceed to the next round. But I still have stuff to do. Let me see, what would be a good... Okay, with how I'm looking at this, I think this guy here is the only one that's gonna be super hard to get to. I think I can take care of all the other guys. Here's what I'm thinking. I put this guy in the top right corner here, which takes care of this guy. And then the X I put here to take care of this guy, and then I set off the bomb to go here to blow up these guys. Okay. Actually, I think it might leave me 2 pieces. It might leave me 2 demons, but I can live with that. Okay, that's this guy, which... Okay, we have 6 pieces left. I'm going to put the cross shape next here. Yeah, this is particularly difficult to get this guy because only the cannon can really do that. The cannon or the trident, I've already used up one of them, and I don't know how many of them there are. But I'm going to use the rocket. I'm going to use it here, just in the off chance that I get something to do something with that. Yeah, here's the only place I can really put it. Okay. So that is this guy hit, well, this guy hit once. And I think the D-pad guy that hits this guy once. I'm hoping to get a trident, because that's really not a trident or a cross shape, because that's the only way that I can get this guy. But I can definitely kill this purple guy down here using one of the snakes. Another D-pad. I just want to put an X on this to say that these have been... okay, so we have 2 demons left. We are in 4 pieces. Okay, so whenever it says how many pieces we have left, it's in addition to the 3 pieces that we have here, because it says we have 1 piece left. Unless you always have 3 pieces, and this is my final piece to place. So I don't know how that works, because I've never let it get down this far before. But that would hit that purple guy. That would hit him once, like this one up here. It would hit him once, which means I would just have to hit him again a second time. I would honestly be pretty happy with that, because there's nothing else that I could do here. assuming the pieces, assuming that they work out the way that they do. Okay, let me just make sure that everything... All of the demons are hit, except the two up at the top part of the screen. All the red demons are hit, except that one. Yep. All the purple demons are hit twice, except that one. It feels like I'm going through a rocket launch sequence. Literally. All of my... all of my bombs are on target activation sites, have a line through them or a cross on them, except the one marked with blue, which is my one I'm going to start with. The rocket launch pad I have not marked, but I don't need to mark that. Check. All of my villagers are safe and okay. Check. Okay, so I'm going to detonate, which is this guy in blue. I'm going to clear the screen. Okay. There we go. That's exactly the amount that I thought I would have left. The town survives the round. Final round. Wait, what is... Oh. Huh? Hmm? Who are you? Oh my god! There's a final boss? Oh! That's completely different to what I was expecting. Okay, so how does this work? That's crazy! What are you talking about? Okay, so, okay. This guy has 1, 2... I'm just gonna scribble and I can mark this down later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He has 10 pips of health. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... There's that many kind of squares around him, and there's some that are kind of like I could hit this here if I had like a the frog, assuming that this is counted as being on ground. I have to assume so, because there's no other way to hit it otherwise. So I only have 14 pieces to work with, but this feels particularly doable because it's all... Like, I don't have to spread out a lot, it's just this one target that I have. So let's clear all the junk. So I think what I want to try to do is... I want to try to mark out like the squares that I am kind of hitting. Like this, but I don't know if necessarily if I want to do this. What I'm thinking of doing is just like marking down like a little pip, like crossing it out up there. That might be what I do. This is cool. I had no idea that this is like what the end of this thing was like. Okay. Okay. So I think this makes... see, okay, the way it's blinking there, that is a hit, I have to assume. So that is... Yeah, I think this is a good start to go for, so... And then And I'm just going to mark this. Actually, I'm going to mark it in a color that I can see. Okay, and I'm just going to mark the sky with a light blue color because that is the first sky in the chain. I want to make sure that I still follow the same procedure that I was following. I might have to kill villagers, I don't know. Because this is particularly tight, like this here and this here I'm a little bit worried about. But I think the only thing I have to do is just kill the dragon. Hello, Spirit Cells. How's it going? We're on the final round of Devilition. We've met the big fucking dragon demon. This is Amos's boss. Okay, so I think I know what I want to do. I want to put a sorry. I was clicked on it. I was wondering. Okay, I think I'm gonna put this guy here. This feels like a particularly... Yeah. Yeah, I want to do this. Okay. Okay, so that is this marked here, and another pip of health down. So there was 10 in total, so there's 8 more to go. Okay, so I think what I want to do next is the pieces that are the two-headed snakes, those are particularly like hard to utilize here, because if I try to, like, obviously I can't, like if I try to do this here, it doesn't really, the thing that are nice about the D-pad is it both hits and it also kind of gives me some squares either side, but I think what I'll do is I'll do this, and then on the next hit I will use one of the frogs, I think. Okay. And I have to assume that things that hit over multiple squares, like the bombs, like, because presumably I'll get bombs, or the cannons, presumably those hit for 2 pips of health for each. Like, say for example, like the cannon is going through here, like because it's hitting 2 squares, maybe it hits once, but I have to assume because it's hitting both squares. We'll see when it lights up. If it lights up both of those squares, I will assume that that takes 2 pips of health. I don't know how else to describe them, but yeah, that's... Okay, so that is another hit. Here's a big X. So I think what I want to do is... The thing that feels... So I have a bomb there. I mean, these are all bombs, but I have the cauldron. I think what I want to do is, I want to get this down in here to tuck it in as tightly to it as possible to try to see how much damage it does. Oh, I should have marked. Yeah, there was a third hit that I did there. Okay, so that is this. Okay, see the way 2 squares are blinking there? That is 2 pips of, Oh, and it lights up as well! You see on the top of the screen there? It actually is showing how much damage that's doing. Mystery solved. Okay, so that is 2 pips. Which does do this for me, which is quite nice. So I have 5 damage left. Weirdly enough, no X's. No X's yet. Because a cross shape would go kind of crazy right now. Okay, I think... Yes, I think I know what to do. Okay, four hits left. I really want to make sure that I have... It's like, I don't know if it's like... If it works the same as the other... Like, if it's just like, I have to kill this demon, or if it's like, if the villagers have more health, it works out like that, it works out like all the other rounds? I don't know. Which is what makes this so... so frightening. I'm wondering how mean this game is gonna be. But honestly, like, looking at the timer, if I have to do this again, like, this took me like 3 hours to do, like, in total. Like, at least to get here. The thing that I'm a little bit worried about is how much, or how little, room is kind of remaining around the guy. But that's another hit. Okay, the cross shape is pretty good. Getting slightly worried that I'm gonna have to start sacrificing villagers. Oh no, I hope not. Because I just need to do 3 more hits of damage. Like, really and truly, the savior for me would be if a rocket shows up, like, towards the end. Like, a rocket would basically win it for me. Like, a rocket or the cannon. Because we got the cauldron, like, those things do show up. Oh, Freeland. I'm just staring at this fucking demon. This scary guy. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. If I'm gonna use the cross here, because that gives me another hit on it, and by marking that square down beside that villager, it means that if I get a I can get it. I think I can get it. So I'm gonna mark this down. Let's go! Okay, so that is another pip on the guy. Okay, how much do we like our villagers? How fond are we of villagers? How much do we like the idea of having villagers? Do we like them? Are we fond of them? Let me look up the cherry. Let me look up the cherry requirement for this real quick. UFO 50 Devilition cherry. Where's the wiki? There's a wiki. Yeah, the Mira has a wiki. Okay, where's Deviltion? There's Deviltion. What is the cherry requirement? that's the cherry requirement? I don't even know how many... Okay, it's points. So... Okay, it's just points. Finally, it's time to kill innocents. So, points might be pieces that we have left and villagers saved? I'm just trying to think, what do I have here? Okay, I think I can do this without killing a villager. I use the D-pad to go here, I use the two-headed snake to go here, and I use the cannon to blast upwards, dealing the remaining 2 hits of damage. So D-pad... okay, that leaves me with 2 pieces left. I have to imagine that, like, time is like is a big factor as well. Like, I don't know, if I don't get the cherry this time, that's perfectly fine. But here's what I'm thinking. So I use the snake first, because the D-pad would kill the villager, and I don't want to do that. Okay. Snake first. Oh, honestly, I don't think that's necessary, actually. Because I think we could do this more efficiently, because as much as I would like to have the explosive finale, we could do this with 3 pieces remaining instead of 2 by just using the trident, which would look like this. And that's the final remaining 2 pips of health, which you can conveniently see there. That's 2. Okay, I think that's it. I think we're done. So cross our fingers. Okay, so this is the guy that I'm detonating. Okay, so that's 10 hits of damage. All guys triggered. No villagers targeted. Moment of truth. Let's see if this works. Let's go! Yippee! Leftover piece bonus. Time bonus? 0. Final score. 20,000. Is that good enough for cherry? That's pretty good. I think the cherry is 30,000. So obviously I didn't get a time bonus. Woo! Ah, wonderful. Man, that was awesome. That was super fun. I genuinely didn't think I was gonna get this at all. I thought this might have taken me multiple go-arounds. The Cross Imp! That's the name of the guy! It's one of those ones that some people randomly cherry their first time, but just beating it is really good. Yeah, like, I managed to cherry... Camouflage. Camouflage is my only cherry so far. Minor Demon! Major Demon! Elder Demon! Oh, these awesome guys. Thank you everyone! Thank you! The village women. The village men. The village kids? It's funny, I don't think they show up at all. Extra challenge, Weak Town. Weak Town? Huh. Wonderful. So let's go back to the... Well, actually, hang on. Let's just resume. Press A. Start town with high hopes. I think this is just the same thing as before. I just want to see if there's anything different about this. No, it doesn't look like it. I want to go back to the library though. Yeah, there we go. 3 gold discs. There's my So I have 3 golds, so that is camouflage, warp tank, and now Devilition. And I think also I got a yeah, 30,000. Best time. Wait. This is because I paused the game. This is because I paused the game and streamed it across 2 days. But yeah, if I start earlier, I think I can do that in a single stream. So maybe we try to cherry Devilition sometime. It feels doable. I'm curious what the time requirement is. I'm a long thinker is the thing. But yeah, we gave a stove. So let's check in on the poor guy who was absolutely fucking dick all in his house because I peck away at this game. I haven't really played a ton of it. But look, I have an extra pip on the flag outside now. I'm glad I got the toilet. The toilet was one of the first things I got. I didn't intend to, but I'm glad he doesn't poop outside now anymore. Oh, he doesn't have a bed, he's just sleeping on the floor. This guy... I do wonder if this is like a reference to Little Computer People. I know it's on everything. I think it's like, what is it, an early Activision game? I think? I don't know. It does look carpeted. Sleeping on floor kind of does go crazy sometimes. Waiter. Oh, thank you for the waiter. Oh, I'll have a stretch as well. Oh, don't mind if I do. Thank you. I'll have a sip as well. I think maybe what I want to do now is maybe do some Rock on Island, but we might do a Marigovision. Because I have a fun episode of Computer Chronicles, one about modems and BBSs from 1985. But let me see Rock on Island. I've gotten three islands cleared so far, or three levels clear. Yeah, this one's awesome. I'm having a ton of fun with this. So yeah, initial encounter, underbrush, only 11. Did I do a little bit better with this one? The spiral. Yeah, I did okay with this one. But yeah, let's play a little bit of that. After we do some Marigovision. I will close the whatchamacallit? The transparent paint. Here it is. I'll close that. If I need to, I'm sure I will need to point at the screen at some point, but that game feels a little bit more like you can move around a bit. Oh, hello! Hi, Bunshines! I don't think I said hello to you if you said hi earlier. Yeah, the tower defense, this one's awesome. I do really enjoy that a lot. Let me pop over to here. Let me just double check to make sure that it is pointed to the correct thing. It is indeed. Okay. Alright, let me remove this, pop the screen out so I can see... Oh, I already have it popped out. Neat. Okay, this is an episode of Computer Chronicles titled Modems and Bulletin Board. God, I love that it has like the bumpers from, because these tapes presumably this is like a local broadcaster, I think. The only ones that kept this.
If you have one of these and you have one of these, but you don't have one of these, you're missing half the fun of owning a computer.
That's a modem, baby.
Modem, and with it you can turn your computer into a window on the world. How? Well, we'll find out today as we take a look at modems and bulletin boards on this edition of the Computer Chronicles.
God, bulletin boards are so cool. Yes! That's awesome! I hadn't... This old intro. Cool. Your parents met in a bulletin board? That's awesome. That's so...
Chronicles is made possible
Masui...
in part by grants from AFIPS, the American Federation
I don't believe in
Federation of 11 national
biographical determinism, but that's very funny.
Leadership and service in computer and information technology. Additional funding is provided by McGraw-Hill, publishers of Byte. Byte's detailed technical articles on new hardware,
Byte
software,
magazine.
and languages cover the latest in microcomputer technology worldwide. Byte, the international standard.
Welcome to the Computer Chronicles. I'm Stuart Chaffee. Gary Kildall is off this week, and sitting in for Gary is George Morrow. George, we've been playing around with my computer here, using it as a terminal, and it is amazing these days how much of the world comes to me through this little wire, thanks to something called a modem, which is sitting inside here. Before we get any farther in the show, I want you to explain what a modem is and actually
what kind of
it
computer is this that he has?
Stuart, the information in the machine is zeros and ones, which are voltage levels usually. The information that goes over your telephone line is generally tones. And it's an agreement about how to turn voltage levels into tones, while the modem means modulator, demodulator. Modulating means to take those voltage levels, turn them into tones. Demodulating means to do the reverse. And so as long as you agree about these tones and voltage levels, why it all works.
Just can talk to that.
That's right.
Okay, we're going to find out more about modems and bulletin boards on today's program. We'll meet several bulletin board operators, and we'll get into the legal questions which are now surrounding the whole bulletin board issue. First of all, we'll take a general look at modems and computer communications and see how they are changing the way people do things now.
With little fanfare but a lot of ingenuity,
The
a
overalls!
parent support group in
Cute.
San Francisco has found a way to enhance its operation with a computer. Parents Place offers education and support
the
to parents of
toy.
preschoolers,
The
including
toy.
supervised care, discussion groups, and
want the
professional
toy.
advice. And now, for fathers and mothers too busy to drop in, they've added a computer bulletin board. Available to anyone with a personal computer, the Parents Place bulletin board is online every evening from 5 p.m. to 9 a.m.
Online every
it offers
evening.
up-to-date articles on child rearing and answers
that's
questions
so
about typical
cool.
childhood events, from temper tantrums to toilet training. One of the most popular aspects of the service is its interactive sharing of experience between new and often unsure parents. While the center keeps a telephone helpline open for voice communication, the popularity of the electronic message board is growing steadily. First-time fathers and new mothers can get answers to questions which might be difficult to ask
Signed
face-to-face,
Blues in the Night.
or simply seek reassurance. Most importantly, they can do it from home or work without having to move the family.
God, sitting down in front of the
Parents
fucking
Place bulletin
computer.
board was started with a grant from Apple Computer as a convenience to the center's members. But it's proving to be more than an electronic messenger. It can be a survey taker and a trading post, a teacher and a referral guide. But most of all, it's a quiet place in which to share the common feelings and fears of parenthood.
Yes, look at this guy! Fuck yes, let's go! The denim.
Joining us now is Ezra
Wonderful.
Shapiro, the West Coast bureau chief of Byte Magazine, and sitting next to Ezra, Rory O'Connor, news editor of InfoWorld Magazine. George?
I have a heck of a time with these modems and all this computer stuff connected to the telephone line. But you people at these publications probably use it an awful lot. Maybe you could tell us a bit about how InfoWorld uses all of their bulletin boards and that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's not as smooth as many people might think. We have our own problems too, but we have been using modems and telecommunications for a number of years. I think journalists have been using them for as long as most anybody. We obviously we gather stories in from the road and so on. And
Not as fast as SneakerNet.
Systems to communicate with our
Not as
bureaus
fast as
in
some
various parts
fucking
of this country,
floppies
and
being
also
taken
publications
by
that our
courier.
company owns in various parts of the world. So I can exchange stories or research information or notes, or simply ask an editor in Europe if he can do an interview for me and supply me with that content.
Man, crazy.
Oh yes, in fact we just did it last week for the front page story. We needed to have a pair of interviews done over in Europe, one in Stockholm and one in Paris. Sent some electronic mail to our offices there and got the interviews back within a few hours over the same electronic mail system.
Cool.
Rory, why is that communication better than a telephone? Why can't you call that guy in Europe and ask him about the interview?
Well, one problem with dealing with places like Europe or Asia is the time zone difference. That's the reason people use telex, for
Europe.
example, is because if I pick up a phone in the middle of my day, it's 3 in the morning and the editor in Paris doesn't like to be woken up. Another reason is that over the telephone, if he was to give me notes or a story, I would have to have someone sit down with a headset and type this all into our computer. Whereas if it's prepared in Europe, it can be sent over the wire and it's in my system ready for a reporter to use.
Ezra, now you run your own bulletin board. Tell me what that is.
I've been sort of a nut about these things for about 3 years.
Yeah, of course you have.
Set up a bulletin board system in my basement that runs on my computer when I'm not using the machine.
Oh, that's awesome.
And
Oh,
it's
that's
there as
why.
a sort of community chat center.
That's why the
and a
bulletin
source
boards are
of
only open at
public domain
specific
software
times.
Programs for people who want to download or upload them.
Is there any particular type of programs that you offer on your network, on your bulletin board?
Stuff basically that I'm interested in.
Such as?
There's an area for Radio Shack Model 100 computers. There's another area for fairly technical programs for the IBM PC. And there is
Radio
another
Shack
area for
pouring
the
out.
software for the bulletin board itself. So that if somebody wants to set up a bulletin board, he can call my system and get the software so that he can do it in his own.
If somebody else were going to do this, what kind of prices and what kind of complexity do you run into?
Well, the complexity is I'll take that issue first. Basically, all this stuff is confusing. And it takes a lot of time working with manuals and trying to figure it out, particularly because most of the bulletin board
Awesome
systems
answer.
are public domain software. They're not very well documented. So I plan to spend a good deal of time. But for a modem and a computer and a
It's funny,
second
public
phone
domain
line
software
coming
is
into your house,
the
software
exact
is
same.
free. You can spend anywhere from $600-700 on
That
up
rules.
into enormous sums.
Ezra, now, you mentioned it is complicated, and George, you mentioned this is even too confusing for you, a lot of
It
this
is.
stuff. Why does this have to be so confusing? Why are there so many different standards, and I've got to answer all these questions about parity and protocol and baud rate and so on to do this?
Well, look at the number of things you're trying to link together. You've got the software, the computer, the cable to the modem, the phone system, the cabling that goes from one, or satellite stuff that goes from one phone location to another phone location, then possibly a very different combination of modem and computer at the other end. So you're dealing with lots of elements here.
Each one, I guess, have their own standard, you see.
Yeah, yeah. Now, when it comes to, there are people watching this program who are not into modems, bulletin boards, or CompuServe yet, and they're thinking about buying them, and you see this tremendous variety of modems out there, low-priced, high-priced, all kinds of different factors and standards they can get to. How do you tell somebody what's the right modem for them?
It depends on what they want to do and
How common was
what
it to
they
like
want-
just
what
go
kind
out
of
and buy your
information
own
they want to
modem?
Get,
It's like
on the other end of this phone.
I've
Where do
always
they go for
just
this?
been supplied a modem by my ISP.
recommendation for almost any kind of technical information is join a local computer club or users group. There is always somebody there who has paved the way a few months earlier or a few years
And
earlier.
my feeling is one of the best resources in computers is the
Users groups, yeah, we get whatever the problem is, that's often the answer.
The
What
users
about
groups.
there's a lot of talk about the peculiar or particular way that people behave on a bulletin board when they talk to each other in this sort of blindfolded fashion. What have been your observations, both of you,
Yeah,
about
tell
the
us about
social,
that.
psychological aspects of communicating via modem?
It is different, certainly, than communicating via telephone, because to a certain degree you're insulated. You can choose, for example, to back out of a conversation and listen for a while. It's sort of like a party line, if you like, a telephone terminology.
Would you say that
You
people
can
are more
lurk.
adventuresome in this
Lurk
environment,
more.
or less, or is there any feeling?
There are the equivalent of personals, advertising and bulletin boards, and you know, computer dating among people. And then there are bulletin boards with their specific specialties that range from the unusual, like survivalist bulletin boards, to what some people might consider to be outrageous, right through pornography and so on.
Ezra, when you talk on your bulletin board, what do you call it, by the way? What's your, you have a name?
The software is called Fido Bulletin Board software.
Fido, I've heard of
I was
Fido.
thinking about rewriting it at one point. My board is called Modifido.
Okay.
Bad
When you're on
That's
Modified,
cute.
Do you behave differently? I mean, do you think you communicate differently with the people you're on because you're at a keyboard instead of in person?
Well, there I'm controlling the thing, and I'm much more puppet master behind the scenes. When I log
Puppet
on
master.
to another bulletin board or a big service like CompuServe or The Source, I have seen quite a few things that indicate that people are dealing with this stuff differently. You're typing little letters, and they disappear very quickly. And you can be
God, this is
anything
so
you want to
interesting.
be behind those letters. There have been any number of romances that have led to marriage.
Really?
And there was one, and you know, it goes to the other side too. There was one woman who attempted to commit suicide
Oh, goodness.
while online on one of these major services, typing in, "I am now killing myself." And fortunately, somebody listening to this stuff, reading this stuff, actually said, "Wait a minute, this is serious."
This was not a hoax.
This was not a hoax, no. So you're getting all sorts of different types of social behavior now that range through all the psychoses and neuroses of the general populace.
Is this a fad?
This
you
is
think,
so
you know, just CB
interesting.
radio and then it'll
Yes.
die out, or is this a kind of new permanent way for people to communicate with each other?
We reported in a recent issue of a study that was done by a market research firm that said by the end of this decade, a majority of the population, or majority of the American workforce anyway, will have the opportunity to, at least some of the time, use modems and computers to do their work, white-collar work, and work at home, what they call telecommuting.
They're
And
telecommuting.
this
Wow.
does not seem that it's going to die out, but it's going to gradually increase in popularity. The complexities have to be addressed first.
How could we
Wow,
possibly
that
expect
happened. The
more,
complexities got
computers, modems,
addressed.
and typewriters?
I kind
I
of think the
don't think
complexity
there are-
should have stayed.
There are probably 60% of the
They should have
homes
made it a little bit
on
difficult to
high-end
use,
desktop
perhaps.
typewriter. Why would there be more computers in homes than typewriters?
Well, your corporation at some point might very well provide a low-cost communications terminal for a few $100s. You
I'm
can
sure
put
the
together a
IRS
keyboard, a screen, and so
But
on.
I'm sure the IRS will find a way to tax
Well,
that.
George, to help answer your question, actually, we sent out our reporter, Wendy Woods, to take a look at how people are using computers now and modems to telecommute.
Steve Redden goes to
Wow.
work every day like thousands of other San Franciscans, but unlike thousands of others, Steve doesn't have to fight the traffic to get there. Steve is among 75 Pacific Bell employees who telecommute.
Pacific
Using his home
Bell.
computer, Steve spends 20 hours a week compiling data for Pacific Bell's marketing department and sends it via modem to the company's time-sharing network.
For me, it's wonderful. It improves my productivity. It makes for greater clarity of thought, consistency of work, and it saves me the cost and hassle of commuting. And I have all the amenities of home at the office.
Those involved in the test do spend some time at the office. Human interaction is still a vital part of doing business. But their ability to be at home has big advantages for both employee and employer.
Some of the ones that we've identified already include cost savings, reduced overhead from the office space savings.
This lady's hair is
Also improved recruiting
awesome.
of new employees by being able to offer them flexible scheduling. So those are some of the types of savings, as well as timeshare savings from the flexible schedules that telecommuting offers, enabling companies to access their mainframe computers at odd times, cut down on their timeshare costs.
Pacific Bell estimates there are 7.2 million Americans who could be working at home. Over the next few months, the number of people working for Pacific Bell at home is expected to increase to about 100. And what better place for a test like this than at a company whose business is the telephone?
Yeah, Pacific Bell. I was thinking that is that company I was thinking of. Electronic Hub Publication? Publishing?
Joining us now is Matthew McClure. He's the sysop of a bulletin board system here
The
in the San Francisco
sysop.
Bay Area called The Well. And sitting next to Matthew, Don Ingram, who's Assistant District Attorney for Alameda County across the Bay. And George Don has been involved in the prosecution of cases dealing with computer crime.
You know, these modems are awfully hard to use. Maybe one of the advantages that I get out of it is perhaps access to a new kind of communicating tool. Is that something that the Well offers?
Yeah, it does. The idea is that anyone with a personal computer and a modem can dial into the Well and have access to hundreds of other people with their knowledge and their information who are also talking to the Well with their
But
computer.
why would I use something like that rather than a telephone? What is the advantages that I have not
Well, one of the things that teleconferencing does is when you post a notice on a bulletin board or in a teleconference, you are reaching
God,
100 or
calling it
200 people within the
teleconferencing is
space of,
so
say, 24
funny.
hours. And if you were to try to find someone who knew the answer to your question, it might take you 10 or 20 phone calls. If you put a question up onto a network, you'll get an answer back within 24 hours most of the
Obviously
time.
more efficient.
Yeah.
What kind of things do you have here on the well? I mean, I see
Well,
things in the real world and things in computers.
Right. We've got most of the user
My
groups
God,
are
look at these
represented on
user
the well,
groups.
so that if you have a technical
Unix.
question about
Unix
a computer, you can
mentioned.
put your question up and someone will answer it. We have public domain software for computers. But the more interesting stuff in teleconferencing, I think, is in the real world. We have a spirituality conference, a legal conference.
Oh, they're called
Yeah, the
conferences.
Queer
That's
Pub.
interesting.
That's,
I knew you'd find the pub eventually. Yeah?
people go here to relax.
I see. Where's the lubrication?
That's provided by the users.
I see. In the disc drive,
Right. When we leave the pub, we have a message that asks people to please drive carefully.
Well, let's change that to please type carefully.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's so funny.
So what goes on in the pub? This is really like a computer pub.
Yeah, there's here's meeting at the bar, where there have been 149 responses so far. And
Does this mean 149 people, or perhaps somebody?
No, in this case, there are several people who have. We get into some repartee in the pub, and people going back and forth.
Just having a fucking
what is some of
brewski
the
at the
repartee?
keyboard, having a
Actually,
chat
I want to repeat it here.
with some
I'm
buds.
down here, remember that.
Oh, that's
I'm
right.
assistant DA here.
Well, let's skip that then.
We could. We have a telecommunications conference that's kind
God,
of
this is so
interesting since
funny.
We're talking about modems and telecom,
Uh-huh.
and one of the items in there is when I was told I was going to be on this show, we said we were going to be talking about some of the legal issues, and one of the questions that I was interested in was what was the text of the Computer Pornography and Child Exploitation Act
And
of
that's just here.
1985. So I went to the well where some users had downloaded it and typed it in, the full text
see.
of the...
So one person does a little work here, and a lot of people have the potential benefit of it.
That's the idea, yeah.
God, the fact that they're,
Okay,
they're
Don,
called
let's get you into this. Now
conferences
we're
is
talking
so
about
interesting
legal
because this is
issue,
just
Matthew brought up. And he
this is
mentioned
just
legislation
boards.
pending
This is
in
just like
Washington right
forums.
now. There's legislation also here in California. How does the law currently view a bulletin board? Is it like a newspaper with First Amendment rights, or is it like a utility subject to government regulation?
That's an interesting question, because the legislatures, obviously here and nationally, are dealing bulletin boards, holding them to some sort of a standard of responsibility in what they carry on. Now, the problem in implementing those laws in a court is going to be what is the extent to which the First Amendment protections are going to apply to this kind of immediate online electronic communication. There's a real problem here. This is an ongoing conversation. It can be taking place over a long period of time. Who is responsible for what any particular person says? If they run your credit card number, yours personally, that's not the kind of thing any newspaper would run. They wouldn't stay in business. You could sue them. But you can run it here. It's been done. It causes harm.
But we're talking now, let's criminal liability, right? I mean, suppose I published a newsletter with people's credit card numbers. I mean, I have the right to publish the newspaper, don't I, in terms of my criminal liability?
I think you'd better be subject to a prior restraining order. You certainly could be sued later by the people who were the victims of it. This one, particularly, is in regard to child pornography and child abuse. We have boards here that are designed for people who are interested, if indeed obsessed with the idea of committing sexual attacks on children.
Oh, good
and
Lord.
This is a way they communicate. All the benefits of anonymity, of being able to go online and the rest of it, which don't exist with paper, do exist on this board. And it creates some incredible legal
There's
situations.
no way to tell. If a call comes in, Matthew, onto the well, is there any way to tell where that call has come from?
I really had no idea this was going to
Anyone can
cover
sign
this.
up, and they can have
See,
any
this
kind of
is
predilection.
this is the problem.
Yeah.
If you
boy.
print somebody's credit card number, we can find you. But if that happens
Well,
on
as
the
Don
well,
points out, it's certainly a harder problem here. Matthew, as a sysop, you're a guy who might be on the line under some of this legislation. What kind of control do you have, and do you think you ought to have, over what people put on your bulletin board?
Well, it's a two-edged sword. There's control on the one hand, and there's privacy on the other. And my stance, and that of most of the BBS operators that I know, is to err on the side of privacy. That if someone, especially in private mail, we regard that as inviolate, and no government or anyone else has any business in getting in there on what people have done privately on the well. If I were to be responsible for every word or every character that anyone put up on the well, it'd be a very burdensome task, and I wouldn't be very likely to go out and do a bulletin board service. That's what we mean
if
by...
if somebody put up a credit card number, is it practical for you to edit that in real time so that it doesn't show up?
No, it would be impossible for me to know that it had happened. We have a multi-user system where there are as many as 30 people on at once, and if one of them is typing something, I have no way of knowing.
This is a real problem.
Yeah, now, Don, Matthew says he would err on the side of privacy. Is that a mistake?
I think it probably is the right way to go if we're going to make a legal issue out of it. Certainly the last thing any legislator wants is to destroy a thing of the potential for our national communication. For
This many is 30 people.
For people to talk that this affords. There are going to be snakes in Eden. There always are. Yeah. I'd hope a systems operator would not be chilled, but would not encourage it. Every board we've had to take so far, and we've taken several, has encouraged people. Let me know how to hack the school. Let me know how to hack NORAD. Everybody got good numbers so we can rip off the telephone company.
Oh my goodness.
Now, if I can prove he put that on his board, I have no trouble, moral, legal, any other way, in saying this person is being socially irresponsible. They're abusing a good technology. But he would individually be no more responsible for a credit card number than the manager of a supermarket if somebody stuck it on his board. No law would create that responsibility.
But in a sense, as a sysop, doesn't that put Matthew in the position of having to kind of make these judgments? I mean, there might be some close calls where perhaps in your sexual child pornography case, perhaps someone is calling up asking for advice or wanting to talk to other people with a problem. That might be a very useful function of the bulletin board, and yet he might be tempted to erase the thing.
It could be, and that is a risk we're going to have to run with a new technology that promises as much good and, unfortunately, risks as much evil as this does.
You know, in social problems, there's two attitudes.
This segment feels like it's a million years long.
Or be careful about fixing it. Maybe you'll make it worse.
Yeah, Matthew, we have just about a minute left. Are you concerned? I mean, you find yourself being more conservative and other people in the bulletin board community kind of suffering from what we call a chilling effect of all this legislation?
Yeah. When the Pacific Telephone went in and raided Tom Tsimpitas for having some kind of telephone credit card number on his board and took his equipment and seized $6,000 worth of stuff. A lot of bulletin board services the next day, who had previously been free and open, started requiring registration, password, money, and whatnot to get in because they were afraid.
Gentlemen, we're out of time. Thank you very, very much. There are lots of social questions raised by communications on bulletin boards. One of them is
not a bad conversation. I just wasn't expecting. I just wasn't expecting that.
And our commentator Paul Schindler has some final thoughts on that.
Paul Schindler?
What do you mean I need a modem to access
Paul Schindler?
the board? Why can't I just walk up to it? Oh, you mean
Yay!
Well, seriously, electronic bulletin boards really are nothing more than bulletin boards in electronic
Yay!
form. Of course, that means they don't have the pictures and cartoons, which are so much a part of bulletin board lore.
I'm delighted. I'm happy again.
For the most part, because you can draw pictures with letters on a screen, and if you don't believe it, sign on any bulletin board.
It's been so long since I've seen him.
Dozen Christmas tree cartoons. Again,
my
like so much else in the
beautiful
world of computing,
cherubic gay uncle.
are bulletin boards, but taken to the nth degree. They're bigger, wider, and faster than any mere physical bulletin board. They amount, in fact, to a new form of communication. Participating in an electronic bulletin board is a unique experience. It isn't like talking to someone in person or talking to them on the phone. I know I belong to a half-dozen bulletin boards, most of which I check
Of course you do.
Bulletin boards are still primitive. Not technically, but socially. If you're looking for a big opportunity, why not try to be the Emily Post or Miss Matters of bulletin boards?
The Emily Post of bulletin boards.
And some of them really need it. That's my opinion. I'm Paul Schindler.
I love Paul Schindler. Delightful. That's interesting, because usually he does software review.
In the random access file this week, IBM has introduced its local area network system. The IBM network will be a token ring system. It is not compatible with Ethernet and will not be able to network minis or mainframes. The software and circuit cards to make the system work will cost about $800 per workstation. IBM says its new network system can link up more than 200 PCs and peripherals. Other LAN vendors are expected to hop on board the IBM standard to develop compatible networking products. Another major development this week was the unveiling of Intel's new 32-bit chip, the 8386, essentially a mainframe on a chip. IBM is reported to be working on the successor to the AT, which will use the new 32-bit chip. That computer is expected to be out in 1987. The 8386 can access 250 times more data than a 16-bit chip. K-Pro has cut the price of two of its PC compatibles, the 16E and the 16-2E. Prices slashed about 20%. Ericsson is calling it quits in the U.S. desktop market. The Swedish company says it will focus on telecommunications and network products instead.
Yeah, they did do that.
Equipment Corporation has announced a major move in CD-ROM technology.
Oh, hi Charlie.
CD-ROM
Hi.
drive for the Rainbow and
Hi Charlie.
the IBM PC.
I just got gold in Deviltion.
Software review time, and here's Paul Schindler.
Paul Schindler again? Delightful! A double dipping of Paul.
National Football League team. Now you can with NFL Challenge, an official National Football League product. For all of you who have ever hankered after the real thing, here it is in computer form.
It's so funny to see him with a tie, with a bow tie, with a tie and not a bow tie.
Or against the computer. The offense chooses from among 5 groups of 6 plays, while the defense chooses from among 5 groups of plays. Maybe you've heard of the overtwist, Willie. I haven't. Notice that there's a time clock and a scoreboard on the view of the field.
Hey,
then
this is like,
play is shown
it's not
in text
flickering.
notation,
How are they filming the
If you can't
screen?
finish the game, you can store it and restart it later. To keep things interesting, NFL Challenge randomly throws in penalties,
Must have a good
injuries,
refresh rate.
interceptions, and fumbles. For $99, about twice the usual price of a game, you also get these handsome playbooks and a book on football strategy.
Playbooks.
This is the rarest of birds, a game you can load on your hard disk because it's not copy protected. NFL Challenge comes from Zor, that's XOR, in Minnetonka, Minnesota. For the Computer
XOR.
Chronicles, I'm Paul Schindler.
God, XOR is such a
In our
funny name
legislative
for
update file,
a
the Joint
computer
Congressional
company
Economic Committee
software.
was due to hear testimony last week from the president of Hitachi, but Tsuneo Tanaka failed to show up. The committee is investigating charges that Hitachi dumped computer chips on the U.S. market at what were described as predatory prices. And the computer industry is up in arms over a proposal before the House Ways and Means Committee, which would drastically cut back tax benefits of high-tech research and development. One Hewlett-Packard spokesman said the tax proposal would cost his company $100 million a year. Soviet spies in the Silicon Valley are finding it easier to track down the latest military technology projects. They've signed on to use Dialog, a sophisticated online database operated by Lockheed. It features such spy-tempting sections as federal research in progress and defense markets technology.
What?
It looks like one
What
of the
was
original
that?
computer
Huh?
magazines is about to fold. Word is that Ziff Davis will be pulling the plug on creative
Ziff
computing at the end of this year.
Davis.
The annual North American
Zip
Computer
Davis?
Chess Championship opened in Denver
Zip
last
Davis.
week. The favorite, a chess computer called High Tech from Carnegie Mellon. It has
Is
64
Bep still here? I want to watch that
chips,
movie,
one for
Computer
each
Chess.
square
That
of
movie
the
looks
board.
insane.
High Tech's designer says a computer will someday be the world's best chess player.
It's
Finally, if you're
85.
looking for the ultimate high-tech Christmas card, here it is, the Jingle Disc from Thoughtware. It'll run
Holiday
gorgeous color
floppy.
Christmas scenes on your computer while it plays a variety of Christmas carols. It's $9.95 and it runs on Apple, IBM, and Commodore. That's it for this week's Chronicles. We'll see you next time.
The Computer Chronicles is made possible in part by grants from AFIPS, the American Federation
Insane
of
episode. I can't believe we got a double dipping of Paul
Information
Schindler.
Nonprofit Federation of 11 national
Paul
societies
Schindling?
for computer professionals. AFIPS, leadership and service in computer
I didn't
and
realize
information technology.
your bird made that a
Additional
link.
funding is
Hi,
provided
Beast.
by McGraw-Hill, publishers of
Everyone say
Byte.
hi, Beast.
Byte's detailed technical articles on new hardware, software, and languages cover the latest in microcomputer technology worldwide. Byte, the international standard.
The toy! The toy! Oh, the toy! This toy is awesome. Oh, she's yelling? Oh, I love Beast. I want to meet Beast. I wish to meet Beast. God, the parents like BBS thing was so cool. And like I didn't realize like telecommuting was like a thing back then as well. Crazy episode. Oh. Well, thank you guys for watching. Let's switch back to play. I can get rid of the text because I don't need that anymore. Let's play some Rock on Island. So I have. It's so funny that I can't go backwards. Oh, I need to change the description, the stream description. 1 second. Docs, stream information. Okay. Yeah, this is I've been playing this off stream. Originally, I only got the initial counter cleared, and then I just hit a brick wall for the 2 stages that it gave me. I couldn't quite figure it out until I got the chicken economy going. Crossroads. Let's try Crossroads. Ooh. Scary. Okay, so this is kind of making me a little bit worried. Let me see. Because I don't have a lot of access to this right here. Because eventually it's gonna get to the case where like there are going to be flying things, the pterodactyls that go from it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 6 tiles away. So barely any distance. So I'm trying to wonder what would be, so it goes presumably like not this way, but it goes like down and around here. And then here. So I'm wondering if like maybe starting to build something here, because like we won't get like the pterodactyls for like a while. So I think let me see. Fire chicken caveman. And I can post up here. Okay, so I've done a little bit of damage to those guys. I don't want to start... Okay, I can start moving now. Okay. And here we go. I'll post up here. That's fine. That's not too much damage. I want to put another chicken down immediately. And let's upgrade this guy to rock, I think. Okay, so the green dinosaurs and the orange guys. The sprites in this game are really cute. Okay, I can start moving. That's fine. Ooh, how much health do we have here? 20? Okay, so we have a bit more to work with now. Let's say... and then another chicken here. Chicken? Yeah. You're a sucker for a good dino sprite. It is one of the best looking games, I think. Although I think each game that I've played so far has had its own look. Let me see. I can sell you for 30 and upgrade you to, let's say, Rock 2. Campfire, caveman, okay. So it's just those guys. Those guys have a ton of health and they're quite slow. Oh no, they're quite fast actually. Okay. It's not a lot of guys. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be so much damage. That's not good. That's not good. Yeah, that's how many health? Oh, I have 6. Okay. I thought like, oh, I have 20. Like, no. I'm not doing particularly. Not doing super hot with this one. Sometimes it takes me a while to figure out like a good strategy. Thing that's bugging me is my chickens are out of sync. Like, I'd love to get 2 in a row. Yeah, let's try to go for that. Fire and let's say tar to slow. Yeah, okay. And it's these guys which are fast but don't have a lot of health. Okay. I was fumbling, but my guys took care of it. Okay, 53 to work with. What will we do? This gives me 30. Okay. I wonder, do I want to buy an upgrade of some description? I want to kind of put a, let's see, caveman, fire 2. Okay, good. I can actually afford that. And I think maybe I want to start putting some guys back here. I think eventually I want to upgrade them to spear. I mean, I can do it now. And then maybe arrow guys. Want to have 2 sets of arrow guys here? Yeah. Yeah, that feels good. I feel pretty positive about this setup. So the orange dinos and the blue guys with a lot of health. Oh. Fumbling with the menus. Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay, I need to make sure that I'm not too far forward here. No, not positive about that. I'm almost dead. I have 2 health left. I'm just trying really hard not to get caught by guys, but I think we might be weapon and then throwing speed. This does give me a lot more survivability. So I have 69 money to work with. I want to before anything else, I need to put 2 chickens down. And then let me see. Can I upgrade this guy to bow and then another? I can't do anything with that yet. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put down another chicken. Okay. Yeah, if I take a single bit of damage, I'm done for because of some mistakes I made early on. Oh, the big gross dino leg. Hello, Monodrum Monty. Nope, it's over. It's over. Game over. Okay, let's try that one again. Mina Sheep has like an awesome meat on bone emote. I think about it all the time. I feel like the fire guy was like particularly good idea. Or just like slowing guys. So where did we go wrong there? This still feels like a pretty good opening. Dingus. I think what I want to do is I think I just want to put some guys down. I'll put some guys down first, and I can kind of worry about I can worry about chickens later. And I can kind of try to do kind of my proper kind of usual upgrade round the next go. Oh, hello, Eerie Gray. How's it going? Welcome in. Okay, here we go. Some of them are being taken out. Hello, hello. Yeah, it's my first time streaming. Well, second time streaming in a month. I was back to streaming yesterday. But hello, hello. I think I don't have enough to put down 3 fires, so I think what I might do is 2 chickens. I can't count. I cannot count at all. I was like, oh, I can put down 2 chickens. You fool. You can only put down 1. That's okay. I can live with that, certainly. I love to put down 2 chickens. Oh, the 2 chickens. Oh, the 2 chickens. Okay, that's a bit of damage, that's... Okay, I think I'm in a little bit slightly of a better position than I was the last time. But... I still like the idea of this guy being fire, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I think I want to start putting them on all the upgrade paths that I had them on last time. This guy is spear. Chicken. Okay. This round is I think the one that is where I took the most damage last time. Oh, I can just start moving. I shouldn't try to rely too much on like damage that I do, but like this early on, it's like, yeah, that's gonna suck. Okay, at least now I think I can start putting together some kind of something. Okay, 56 to work with. Let's... Rock 2 makes sense to me. And another spear guy here. Okay, this round is actually pretty easy because these guys have barely any health. They just move very, very quickly. Yeah, that's fine. I think the thing that's like I'm really struggling with is like you have so little room to work with. This guy, fire 2, sell, chicken, caveman, fire. Would have been nice to upgrade another guy, but I have. Yeah, let's do this. Fire, chicken. Okay. I need to just fill as much space as I can with chickens. And I think the next turn, maybe I might spend a bit on upgrades to make me a little bit stronger. God, I'm doing so little damage. Common poultry farmer sentiment, true. Okay. I am hosed, I'm boned, I'm boned, I'm boned, I'm boned, I'm boned, I'm boned. Yeah, game over. I might try a different stage. I might try to see what the one to the next of it is. It's funny, despite being able to visit both of those, I can't go from the one to the left of me. I have to go all the way around. Let's try this one. It is balloons! It's literally balloons. Wasteland. Wasteland. Well, it has these big chunky areas. That seems nice. Whoa! What are you talking about? That's crazy! That's crazy. Whoa! This is so big. So, this is my base. It makes sense to... Okay. So it looks like these have two separate paths, and they're going to kind of each follow its own path around it, if I am reading this correctly. So I think what I want to try to do is maximize where both of them are kind of going to be crossing over. Man, that's really interesting. Huh. It's almost like there's so much to choose from here. Because, like, I feel like it would be a good idea to, like, build up here, but that is, like, it's giving me so much runtime. Like this feels like kind of a risky move to go for. Okay, I think, yeah, I do feel spoiled for choice a little bit. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go caveman maxing. Because both of them kind of have to funnel through here eventually. I'm gonna be waiting. Okay, I was gonna say I'm gonna be waiting a while to see them. Man, you don't like you don't like to not get anything on your first round. That's rough. I'm just realizing you don't get the full amount for retiring a guy. That's rough. But at the very least, this feels like it makes sense. Okay. Where is a good... There's no real good spot that is, like, safe for me. Besides, unless I want to do, like, this? Like, shoot in a diagonal way? Because I do hit both guys there. It's interesting that there's no, like, movement speed upgrade as far as I can tell. Ugh, I'm just bleeding. I'm just bleeding out here. It's interesting going from feeling like I was doing particularly well at the second and third stage of this, the point where I was like, oh, I think I figured out the game, to like, oh, I've never played this game before. I've forgot everything I've learned. It's so hard to tell what to go for. This guy feels particularly good. I feel like this guy here would have been better, because I just need to get as much slowing in as I can. Especially for this round, because it's the guys that are... This might be fine, because these guys are, like, kind of weak. But I think if I just stand here and just do this, it might be okay. I did a little bit better that round. Chicken, finally. Let's see. You are going to be spear. Oh, actually. You are going to be... Are you rock? You rock already? Rock 2? Okay. Okay. And another chicken. I feel like I kind of need to go all in on chickens. Oh, it's pterodactyls. Oh. Oh, I should have looked. I should have looked ahead. Oh no. I should have been building up here, because these guys are just going to come in a straight line. These guys are just going to come in as the crow flies. Oh boy. Well, they don't have a lot of health is the thing. Okay. Oh, these do 3 hits? Oh no. Oof. Oofa. Hoofa doofa. More pterodactyls? That's... Ugh. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I want to try to get this guy to be fire, but nothing doing really with what I have at the moment. And I don't, because it's so big, I can't can't really, it's not a single screen map. I can't really like, I don't really feel like I have much in the way of like motility, really. It just feels like I just sit here and hope. Just hope, basically. Ugh. No, 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 no. Oh, it's over, it's over, it's over. It's over. It's over. I feel like I kind of want to try to see if I can lap these off stream. How about we play a Mac game instead? Because there's some Macintosh games that there's one in particular that I started but I never finished. I just did a brief overview of this. Let me pop over to studio mode. 1 second. Let me just open Infinite Mac, because it has been a while since. Let me see. Where is my Macintosh capture? Why are you pointing at UFO 50? There you go. Oh, chat is broken on this stream as well. Why is chat broken on this stream? I need to figure out what is wrong with my... I need to clean up, like, my stream stuff. 1 second. Let me scroll down a bit. Okay. I need to fix chat also. Reese... Why is chat... Why are you like this? Why are you down there? Why are you down there? Okay. Let me double check. Where did I put this? What is it called again? It's been ages since I played Macintosh Gay. What is it called again? Rust. Is it in games? Sorry. I'm just like, oh, I found it. It's Rasuta Chan. There it is. Let me drop that in. Okay. This is Rasuta Chan, which is the kind of interactive kids hiragana guide, like for kids that are like just learning hiragana. You didn't know what I was using? Yeah, I'm just using Infinite Mac. Infinite Mac is awesome. Let me change the stream description once more, because it is incorrect. Macintosh Gaming Rasuta Chan. And I can change the category as well, because it's not UFO 50 anymore. Is there like a Macintosh category? Birdo versus Macintosh. I don't know what this is. Let's just say retro. But yeah, we have only really explored like this side of the map. And as far as I'm aware, I think there was some stuff in the house as well. It has been a while since I've played this, and I haven't really seen like the last stream either. But let's click into the house. My favorite thing, and I don't know if this is masking a load at all, but she physically walks from one part of from up on the hill. Oh, she does it differently here because she has this animation, which I love. Tadaima! I love her funky little dance. Bum 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 bum. But yeah, it is super easy to play Macintosh games. Macintosh Garden has a bunch of them. Macintosh Repository as well is particularly good. You need to have an account to download files that are pretty big. It keeps scrapers from like hosing their servers. And yeah, Infinite Macintosh, you just basically drag and drop stuff into the browser and it loads. it's kind of crazy. Dog? Ooh. The dog ran off with the shoes! And the dog came back. I'm trying to figure out what if okay, I don't think I've been in her room. I just love that she's doing her funky little dance. This is a well and truly Marigold game. Oh. Ooh! Oyasumi! Oh, that's so cute! Oh! The Macintosh has many delights, okay? This is awesome. Oh god, we haven't done this in school yet. Is it? Okay, let me see. Okay, this is... Is it asking me to do... What is it asking me to do? Musui? Musui, are you there? I don't know if... Is it... Do you have, like, an understanding of Japanese? Or is it just Valerie? I don't remember. Which of the two of you? I don't know what it's asking me to do. I can always try things. Like, it's not going to say, hey, you lose, and it closes and deletes the game. 11... It might be, like, 10 past? It might be this. Oh, correct! Whoa, whoa! Gofun ni. So 5... That's either past or... Correct. Ooh. 10:45. Ding dong. I may not understand much, but I understand ding dong. Ooh! Stamps? Oh, there's so much. This is the best game of all time. Oh, I thought that was just the head. Oh, it's the monkey. Means to proceed. Susumeru. Oh, and you can change. Ah, this is flowers. Oh. Oh, the dog. Oh, the table with like the pencil like legs of the chair of the table. Makes me think of a game that came out recently where you make stickers. Hello, Abatu. I think that the Cassiopeia has some games like this. The console that has the printer attachment. Oh, this is cute. Oh, this is the zoo. We actually do go there later. Let me see. It's very funny, you can hold it down, it does this. It just sprays. Its purpose in life was to print stickers and be bought by 8 to 12-year-old girls. Yeah, it's awesome! The Cassiopeia is so cool. I think about a lot. I need to check back in on like where, because I do know that emulation of the Cassiopeia was added to, something, maybe not RetroArch, but maybe the one that is like for arcade games. I think the thing that they were trying to reverse engineer at this point was because the emulation is perfect, I think, but the sound chip is proprietary, if I recall correctly, because it's Casio, and they've been trying to reverse engineer that. As I think I checked in on the Cassiopeia kind of scene 6 months ago. I think that's where it left off. I was looking for a Discord, but I couldn't find one. This is one of those things that if co-host was still around, I'd be looking to see who is who's messing around with Cassiopeia on co-host. But I don't know. It's just, I guess those people are on Mastodon. I don't know how to find things on Mastodon. If people are in my Discord and know of any goings on in the Cassiopeia world, or a good way of keeping in touch, keeping up with that whole scene, I would love to know. Because I would eventually love to stream some of that stuff, but it would be kind of like, as far as I'm aware, a lot of it is, I think people were trying to work on like hacks or like language translations of some of this stuff. Okay, let's go back to the room. I want to see what these are. Oh! We can dress. Oh my god, she's so chatty. We can dress. Oh wow, there's a lot of outfits here. Whoa. This traditional. Oh, interesting. It's kind of like you just hover over. Cool. Oh. Hello. What the? Hello, Dora. Do I not have alerts here? Where did that pop up? Thank you for the resub, Doro. 23 months. Jeez. How are you doing, Doro? How are you doing, little maid? I'm playing Rasuta Chan for the Macintosh. I beat Devilition. I got gold. I didn't get cherry because I had the you streamed and went on a walk and had lunch. Ooh, it's going well. I got gold. I didn't get the time bonus because I left UFO 50 open all night. It was paused, but I think it took into account that it took me 24 hours to play. So I didn't get the time bonus, so I need to go back to it and get the cherry. But it was fun. Devilition is a lot of fun. And then I was trying to play Rock on Adventure Island, or Rock on Island, and was having a miserable time. Whoa, that's crazy! I want to look at this one, though. Put those things away. Yes! This is what Gomi looks like. You died? Hi, Matt! Hi! You died? Did you fall asleep? What's up? Your heart is gone. Oh, it's not on... One second. I think I must have forgotten to... Yes, I forgot to... Sorry. I forgot to turn it back on. There's some... I don't think I've been on this scene yet. It is here. The Tanuki Mat plotline, the soap opera that was Tanuki Mat's dream, has resolved. Tanuki Mat is back to life again after being killed by the Two-Ton Terror and then getting married. Okay. I love that this is just such a... Whoa! You can change the background as well. I love talking about this story. You're so funny. I don't know. Wait! I just realized! Ultraman! Yes! Yes! Oh, that's awesome! Whoa! Now what is this? Oh, cool! Okay, we have chef, baseball, soccer, doctor. This is cute. That's cute. Okay. Now what is this? Nihongo. God. I need to go back to learning Japanese. I need it so bad. Oh! Hello, Ilya! Thank you for the 14 months.
What's up, plush toy?
What? Where is... Why are my redeems not on this screen? Tamanegi. And I like the way that they're going through stroke order as well. That's really cool. Hello! Hello, Izzy! Hello! Tamanegi. Oh! 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 I can actually... Oh, I can actually... If I was paying attention, I could actually follow along with this. That's awesome! Also, as far as like a sound of drawing goes, on paper, because like, that's not bad. Like, some of them are like kind of intolerable. That's pretty good. Wow, that's cool. You can actually like try to follow the stroke order. Daikon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Daikon. Tomorokashi. Hello, Lesbian Donkey Kong. Hello. Tomorokashi. One of the sites I use, Kandosho, has like kanji drawing minigames. Cool. Tomato. Oh, is it just tomato? Well, that makes things easier. Okay, I should be able to do this one. I was paying attention. I've already fucked up, haven't I? I've already fucked up. And then this one, and then the... I think that's how they did it? I can't remember if they did these ones. I can't remember if they did these ones first, though. Oh, I was still drawing. Ooh. Nasu. Oh god, I have no memory. I have no memory if that crossbar was there first. I want to check out the other book. What is this one? It's fucking Cherry fucking Scampers. Nezumi. Usagi. Lisu. Oh! Is this Gentoo Penguin? From Kimono Friends? Ahiru from... I should rewatch Princess Tutu. Princess Tutu is awesome. Piano. Trampetto. Oh! I want to put that one down again. Guitar. Huh. That one's... I don't think I caught that one. Yeah, Ahiru means talk. Hansen. Yotto. Ooh. Yes! Yes! Semi. These are Laura's friends, Laura Netsker. Kabutomushi. These are the bug boys. Cosmos. Oh, carnation. Tulip. Himawari. Okay, I'll do these. Neko. Maneki neko? Maneki neko. Neko. Oh, wait. Okay, so I did see this already. I just, for the new people, she does get into the bed. Oyasumi. She's kind of sleeping upside down in the bed. Which is kind of what I used to do sometimes. I used to do this for various reasons. Maybe I'm just imagining the room, or the layout of her room in a strange way. God, the way she just walks out is so cute. The fact that it doesn't just like fade out, but she has her own little kind of like transition animation. The computer? Do I have like a little window to click on that? No. Kitchen. Her dance is awesome. I was trying to get Mikey to stream this. I do want to see him play this. It'd be fun to see somebody who actually knows Japanese play this. We have been here before. Is there anything? Oh yeah, you can change the backgrounds, and when you change the backgrounds, it changes the dishes. An emote of your avatar doing that dance? Oh, that'd be awesome. I wish I knew how to animate things that weren't line boil drawings. Oh, I should click this. Ramen. I just have to play this game every single day, and I will gradually begin to pick up things. Hamburger! Yes! Hamburger Sateki. There's another one here. What is this? Daisuke curry rice. Oh, what did she say? Watashi no daisuke curry rice. Daisuke no curry rice. Curry rice, yeah. Oh, she loves it. She loves it. She likes it. Oven rangy. Oven rangy. I think there was something funny, if I recall correctly. Banana no ippon. Oh, I remember this one. I didn't... That was a complete guess, but I remember this game. This is fully guesswork for me. It basically is, yeah, more or less. I think this is tamanegi? Yeah, because we did that earlier, I remembered. Okay, I'll try one more. Lemon. Dog. Okay, so I think we fully explored the house. I love the animation where she walks out from the house. It's so good. Look at it. Yeah. God, this game rules. Okay, so we haven't explored like this whole side. Let's go to the zoo. Oh, look at that! Oh, the giraffes! Oh, and her friends! Man, Yamato-kun looks like a real fucking piece of work. Let's, Oh, yes! So you get to color, but see the way that this is working? It lets you draw, and then it kind of fits in between the lines, like it crops it out for you. Also, when I was talking earlier about like the stroke order thing, when I was teaching you the kanji, or no, it was hiragana, right? When I was teaching you the hiragana, that noise that it makes was like quite nice, because elsewhere in this game right here, this is unbearable. This is like, this is dreadful. I hate this sound so much. It sounds so terrible, but yeah, we're getting our chocolate, strawberry, vanilla. Everyone else is just getting cement. And sprinkles. Oh, different colors. And there's some saved ones? Ooh, look at this! This is something other people drew. I love the one on the right that looks at the very top that looks like it has like a raspberry drizzle. Oh, all of these look so awesome. I wonder what that orange one in the middle is like. Cool. Let's check out the penguin. Penguin Sunny. Oh, okay. Now, why is there a monkey noise? Why monkey noise, of all things? God, the penguin, like, dance is awesome. Oh no! Ilya, can you get a popcorn animation that is the fish thing? Like this? Can you do that? The monkey noise is honestly kind of distressing. Okay, let's get out of there, because that monkey noise was like really stressing me out. What's in the greenhouse? Oh yeah! Awesome flowers! Oh no! What are you doing? He's destroying the flowers! You guys! The way that she stomped her feet. But yeah, this is another one of those things where another little stamp tool toy. We went to the nice calm greenhouse. Yeah, the monkey's just on the loose. Can't escape. Can I identify these flowers? Absolutely not. 100% no. I wonder... Does it... Yeah, if you click on it, doesn't... Let me see. That is sunflower. That is so true. You're so smart, lesbian Donkey Kong. Have I greeted you also? I feel like I would remember if I said the words lesbian Donkey Kong. Oh, that's too much. I've ruined it. I ruined it. I did. Okay, good. So that was in the greenhouse. This guy's awesome voice! Are we mixing... We're mixing paint. Okay. Okay. Man, he's so excited about the paint I just mixed. Konniwa. God, this guy's voice is so awesome. Arigato. That's the guy just doing a funny voice. Oh, wow! Cute! Okay. So that's this guy. What is this? Oh. I see. Ooh, it just, the way it jiggles is so, that's so frightening. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? I'll be back in just 1 second. 1 second. Sorry about that. Somebody was just asking me a question. Oh. I was clicking on OBS and not the screen. There we go. Hello again. Hi. Known in English as the Drop Bear. Is this known as the Drop Bear? Is that what this guy is? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Oh, look at this guy! You'd almost believe koalas weren't little shit-stirring hell beasts that scream and are really deeply unpleasant. Oh! It's another thing that sounds like hell. Are there other colors? Can I make this guy? Yes. Yes. Wonderful. Wonderful. Oh, the boxes as well. They sleep and chill, I guess? Are they fine? Are they cool? Am I just biased against koalas for some reason? Oh. Don't. I used the wrong size brush. Okay, don't make fun of me. I'm using a mouse. Don't make fun of me. Okay. This is what these guys look like, right? Are the other... And here's the one I made earlier. Look, I did such an awesome job. What is this guy? Doesn't have anything. Doesn't... Have I done you? It's really small, but there's like... It's really, yeah, maybe it's like a whatchamacallit. Like, the particular version of macOS that I'm using is like emulating a device that is slightly too fast, but you can see like a frame. There's sometimes like an animation that you can excuse me. Oh, that came on me out of nowhere. You can sometimes see like an animation frame that is like her actually using the mallet, but it's super inconsistent when you actually get to see it. I think that's all there is to see at the zoo. Yeah, she's kind of playing it at light speed, 100. I do want to show before we leave off, because it is getting to the time when I do need to close the Marigold BBS. Look at the awesome walk she does. She walks. She looks both ways when she's crossing the street. Oh, she even lifts the flag. She waits for the train. The gates lift open. She looks both ways. Looks both ways again. She lifts the flag. She waits for the lights to turn green. Looks both ways. Yeah, there's something that's really... They could have just done a simple animation, but the fact that they are like a fade in and fade out, but the fact that they went to such detail to show her not only walking down but also following the rules of the road correctly, like emulating proper behavior for kids, is so cute. I love it. But yeah, maybe there's some other stuff to be found in here when I have 20 minutes or so to spare, but I think that's all there is in Rasuta Chan. I'll have another look to see if there's anything that I missed. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming. I do have... I'm almost positive everyone in here is in my Discord server. I have not announced what my movie is for tomorrow, but I am going to do a movie tomorrow. We watch movies in there pretty regularly. Thursdays and Sundays is our usual movie time, and I don't know what I'm doing. I said earlier yesterday that I was going to... Oh, I'll hop in if you want to join. I said yesterday that I think I was going to start my Christmas programming, but I think that might happen next week, because I don't want to get sick of watching Christmas stuff, even though the stuff that I'm going to be screening is like not traditional like Christmas movies, but that's probably going to start next week. But yeah, that's probably the best place to keep in touch with, because I am on Blue Sky, I'm on Twitter, but that's probably the best place to keep in touch with streams for when I go live. And also just like, you know, the movie nights. I think the movie nights are really fun as well. Let's see who is streaming on the website known as Twitch. A couple oomphs on twitch.tv are playing. Yeah, looks like Rhea just started. Let's go raid Rhea. Twitch.tv/Rhea Hecate. And her awesome Christmas outfit. Yeah, of course. Thank you everyone for coming. I was so happy to be able to stream again so shortly after the last time. It made me really happy. But yeah, thank you all for coming. Thank you all for watching. Probably not going to stream tomorrow, but I'd like to see if I can try to stream Friday. That could be fun. I'd maybe like to start something new. I have been thinking about if I want to do some more Macintosh stuff, but also I have PCX2 installed. I want to see if I can start a new biggish game, like maybe Ape Escape 2 or Klonoa 2. Because we played those the first go around in the PS1 games that these are a sequel to in the first season of Marigold Channel. Be fun to revisit those or pick up where the series continues. What am I saying? You guys go have fun with Ray, okay? No raid message, just the usual. But yeah, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Take care. Bye-bye, and have fun. Catch you later.